Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all.
For that pirate radio bullshit. He's eBay.
God, hallelujah! We are alive, we are alive, we are really fucking alive. Saying Jesus, thank the Lord, we are alive.
What up, blood? What up, blood? What up, blood?
What up, gangsta?
I mean, he in a bigger, like, he like in the kitchen or something. That's the cabinets. Yeah, that's the cabinet. That's where they keep the cookies and stuff at. I'm stop.
So paranoid. Oh no, not unless some super secret squirrels messed around and stingrayed my my Wi-Fi system, which might explain why all of a sudden I dropped down to like 3 people in my stream from like 9. So paranoid. Overall back to work. Yeah, let's continue. Make sure the device battery is charged. So suddenly the battery just stops working. Front door's offline. Learn more. Front door's offline and not capturing video. That's interesting. Why is that? Did they do some secret squirrel kind of stuff to try to disconnect it? But my ring alarm won't connect right now. I'm finding that very interesting. That's a little fetty. Kind of like stingraying my. Are you stingraying my my front door? Is that what? Yeah, it's quite interesting. So within minutes of going live, all of a sudden this guy comes back and knocks on my front door again. Yeah, I saw him on the ring alarm. He looks like a fed. So yeah, it's quite interesting. I'm guessing it has something to do with Chris Ryder trying to serve me. There's gonna be an officer on the way here because this guy's shown up to my house twice now. I don't know who he is, and the second time he showed up, my ring alarm device suddenly my batteries don't work. That's kind of interesting. This guy's like walking in such a way where he's keeping what I would consider his dominant hip in such a way that he could pull a weapon out. That's kind of interesting to me. Now, all of a sudden he comes up and my shit goes fucking haywire. So what are the odds of that? We'll see. We'll see some things. Yeah, look at that, man. Right at 3:30, my Wi-Fi went out, dude. They stingrayed my house. They fucking stingrayed my house. Look at this shit. That's some fucking shady shit, dude. What I need to do is I need to know why suddenly my shit ain't working. Device offline. Fuck you, FBI. Suck a big fucking dick. That's sus as fuck, dude.
Already? He on bullshit. He said some shit in public. I got in the DM, made him apologize. Who in the fuck apologize, bro? I be out of the loop, out of the Chicago shit. Well, the older Chicago shit. The older shit. I've been on that new shit. That Vaughn 1700, that Q50, that Jeff, that Scoom, Batman. I be out the loop.
First off, anyone that you tell me that you are, I don't believe. So, yeah, I pretty much reject knowing anything about you, nor do I want to know anything about you. Matter of fact, you sent me an email with a $50 gift card that, after consulting people in law enforcement, I didn't even want to click on it. I didn't want to enter any of the codes or anything like that because I just don't trust you. And it seems that I have a good reason to not trust you. So I would let people in the chat know, watch out for Crystal. I think that's a subversive on the upper. Oh, no, not unless some super secret squirrels messed around and stingrayed my my Wi-Fi system, which might explain why all of a sudden I dropped down to like 3 people in my stream from like 9. So paranoid. You're a psychopath. You're absolutely a nut job. Yeah, exactly. Rats to the Moon nailed it. Lord with an ellipsis. Lord help me. Lord help me through this. I'll speak a proverb. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Crystal, I ask that you go in peace, that you have a wonderful... He's working on some dynamite, bro. I mean, not literally. ATF, fuck off. He's not doing anything literal like that. No. What up, blood? What up, blood? What up, blood?
What up, gangsta?
Hi. And that little Riri Jeff going with your little affected, like I'm a pothead laugh, and I can't quite copy Joe Cool because that would be biting too much. But I want to have my own little unique kind of weird, grifty little freaking pothead giggle. You just sound like a spurred ex-girlfriend, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm just not interested in you anymore, Boston. Go away, man. Go find some happiness with another guy. I'm just not into you like that. I don't want to piss in your ass anymore, Boston.
You're asking, why is there a gay man on a screen? All right. Let's
Which
have a
one?
look
Bottom
here.
left or bottom right?
Fuck you, Cliff Williams. You removed any grace that I could have ever shown you. Matter of fact, you need to never brag about your Ranger tab again, bro. Never claim to be a Ranger. You're the biggest fucking giant pussy I've ever seen on the entire fucking face of the planet. I thought for a second you were going to stand up to Chris Ryder. First, very famous. Put some respect on that name. Uranus Dick Riders. Really tone, etc. Yeah, I'm a really direct dude. What's up, baby? No way. Are you going to fill it up? You gonna fill me up? No, you gotta fill me up, baby. Oh, look, guys, look. We have other ones coming too, guys. Look, it's an unboxing. Can you see it? Oh, I'm so excited. Look, this super trigger.
The reality of your circumstances are irrelevant. The label is all that matters, buddy. Everybody has known this since the beginning of time. Like, Ricada, you build 1,000 bridges and suck one dick. You're not a bridge builder. You're a dick sucker.
Right? See, women are born with all their values, so therefore they can basically do whatever they want to do. Women are born with value. Men have to earn their value. See it? Women are born with value. Men have to earn their value. So as soon as a woman turns 18, she can have any candy in the candy shop she wants. From the lowest, cheapest, rankest candy bar all the way up to the most highfalutin. The most highfalutin top shelf candy.
That's
Yes,
thing
by the
that
way, he
happened.
stayed at the
This
Gay
is-
Lord. This is very gay. This is a very gay themed show of the casino, huh?
Tonight, we got some milk duds and some chips and salsa and some... What else did she get? Some, what's that cheese? The Mexican, dipping cheese. What the hell is that stuff called? Huevo, something like that. What's up, pal?
Bro, you're getting nailed to the cross every day. You know?
Hey, Tim Kennedy even believes in DEI. He's fixing to kill a black dude. Let's go, Tim.
Hoping to catch me slip up to scrutinize something on my set.
Oh, they literally have a device that's dedicated to recording. Every time you boot up your live, their software automatically boots up right with you. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's a G2. He's Ned
Oh,
Flanders.
I got an AR like he's shooting schools up.
What did you say?
I got an AR like he's shooting schools up. Yellow.
You can't say that, bro. You just can't say that. I know what you mean, though. Like, I get it. But that's some wacky shit, bro, to even kind of associate yourself into, you know? Like... That was a fucking bar. I ain't gonna lie, that was a fucking bar.
Jew at? Where's the Jew at? Let's find the Jew. Jew.
Why don't they just tug on those nuts and ring that doorbell?
That mustache is not doing him any favors.
It's pedophilic.
Well, it's very Tom of Finland. Like, it's iconically gay. It's just as gay as it gets, really.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Really? Seriously?
Legal mindset. Legal mindset. Legal dick suckers, more like it.
I
I'm waiting. Hit the like button. Fuck, are these guys dumb? Everyone's way dumber than you could have imagined.
Whoa. What up? What up? Where the
Hey,
hoes
hey,
at?
hey.
Where the hoes at?
Right here.
That's right.
I saw Lupe in the chat a little while ago.
What?
What? Yeah.
I hope she noticed. I used her clip.
She's a rapper too.
I put it inside of the "What Up, Blood," right? The jumbotron that she. Such a short clip. Wait, was that it?
Double M's answered the call, of course.
Oh shit.
Hi.
I don't know who Crystal is, but he is full buddy. Crystal got him quoting scripture. Like, god damn, son. Shout out to Stockholm Syndrome and them.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's the other one? He says her name. Oh, Barbara Streisand effect. You guys know about the Barbara Streisand effect, right?
Yes.
Because people commonly say all parts of that word or that phrase for that meaning, right? That's how they do it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a fan and just likes to reference her by her full name. I mean,
I hear he watches Yentl all the time, like at least weekly.
Thinking of you.
yes. Papa, can you hear me?
How much he thinks of you. Tonight's show, tonight's Todd show. Todd makes racist comments about Purple Heart recipient Senator Tammy Duckworth.
What? Todd saying something racist?
No way, people. No way. I don't believe.
Thank you, Pinkle.
I can't remember his name. Who's the guy that says "ju all the time?
Yeah,
I can't think of it either. Lucas Gage.
Oh yeah. I sent Jeff a thing the other day that he's on a list, by the way, for his feelings towards my people.
It's true. I don't remember where it's at, but
yeah.
Was that text? I don't know. I don't know if I'm.
I don't know. We communicate in so many different ways.
Right? Like, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to end up on the same list as that motherfucker.
I don't think you will. I'm just like, holy crap. He's pretty tame compared to Toddler.
Right? Like, I mean, you need to never mind.
No. It's too much fun.
Right? Thank you for, yeah, it's Lucas Gage. I had to go back and check just to make sure. Holy shit. Hold on over here. Ooh, that is fucking fun. Sorry, I just, getting sent things and stuff.
No, Donald, I'm sure he's not. Unless you're a Viking, as he is, he doesn't like you.
The Jumbotron. I've got the other clip. Hold on, I'll pull it up. I think when I did the opacity of the overlay, pretty sure I clicked the video and the overlay. So that way, you get what I'm saying. One, sorry, that's Crystal. Crystal's got him all spun up. But here we go. What do you mean? No, I changed it. I converted it. I don't know what it is with that person's clips. I have to convert them all, but even then I've converted it and it still won't play. So, it's got copyright music. But it's a Jumbotron at a game, and it says a lookalike contest, and it's got Todd and a billy goat on it. If you can't see it, right?
I want to see the billy goat now. Okay.
I forget who that is. Is that the autistic British guy? Is that whose account's gone? Because I was excited for him. I don't. Someone like. I just saw the other someone was bored message. So let me zoom out so I can put that up. Goddamn right. Okay. I look buff as fuck in this, dude. I'm rocking it.
Yeah.
What up, gangsters? Fuck. That's so Kino. All right. So before we jump into things, right? Because Todd and Vips were digging into my pockets like crazy. Like really all of our pockets, honest. It was weird. Like, sorry guys, there's no money in there. I cut holes though, so you're just
pocket rent, right? Something like that.
Or dick. You're just getting dick. Like, because they fucking deep in
I
my
think
pocket.
that's called pocket pool.
Right. Well, it's kind of like a Dutch rudder, since someone, or I don't know. Because I would think like pocket pool, you got to do it yourself. So is that like pocket pool with a friend? 2 friends, like each got a hand on it? Because we've seen how small Todd's hands are. I could probably do 2 hands. Like 2 full hands with him and still have some left over. Sorry. To the script? To the script, maybe? A little bit.
I was reading Kelly's. Oops.
Dude. So, also, PPP challenged Phil $1,000 because Phil said it was his shirt that made him look like he had bitch tits, and he didn't actually have bitch tits. Phil wouldn't do it. He was like, all right, well, if you don't have bitch tits, you just take your shirt off. Nah. It's like, dude, you're turning down $1,000? Like, all right, man. I'm pretty sure I'd take my pants off right now for $1,000. Like, not on stream, but like,
I was about to say, here it comes.
Right? No, like, 'cause, I'm not trying to lose the channel already.
Right,
like,
right.
Let's not do that, right? How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing well.
Yes, yes.
I didn't realize how much power I apparently have, even though I'm just some retarded hillbilly meth mouth, super queer power bottom butt pirate. But
I think it's cute the way they pretend to not know the channel name, but they clearly watch. They clearly watch. So
Right. Vips was giving us that for sure. He was like, funny, they pretend in the beginning, and then like a few minutes later, Vips was like, so I was watching Hill Pirates today, and it's like, no one in. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Right.
Oh shit.
yes, this is correct. Yeah, I do want to know. You have to document it for me.
That's not factually accurate, sir. Right? Not factually accurate. So, Ethan, Ralph, and Cog have been like, they were there at one point in time. Ralph, we've talked about it, was like a big thing, and I'm not talking like size, personal size. I mean, like, he can throw his weight around within like the sector, right? SEKTUR, but that's why I put an O in ours, because we're just kind of touring around all the different places. But it's wild. But now it's like this chimney sweep that doesn't have a toilet that like burns all this trash and shit and like across the river. It is like arguing with Ralph, and they're like just yelling at each other, and yet somehow like Ralph still loses to Cog. It's fucking wild. Or wait, no. Cog
Other way.
ends up like he like leaves the call and like rage quits. He was winning, like was just dunking on Ralph with shit he stole off of PPP, but then like quit. It's like, dude, okay, man. Shout out to you doing your thing, I guess. Right?
It wasn't stealing. He was repurposing.
Right.
He went to the macrame shop.
But to like try and let everyone I have clips, but I'm just gonna let them explain the lore real quick because it's easier that way. Because I'm not sure everyone's familiar with Cog, right? So, but he's a British chimney sweep that doesn't have a toilet. He's the one that's like, it's not factually accurate every time someone has an argument and like he's yelling at someone.
He just yells at, constantly.
Yeah. So if you like, gild the lily a little bit, he loses his fucking mind. It's like, well, yeah, dude, I'm going to make it funny and entertaining. That's why, I mean, even now, like, Cog would be happy to see the numbers that we have in the chat right now. Dude's been doing it for a fucking decade or more at this point.
Cool. Two are destined. They want Ralph and Cog. These two are destined to holler the same shit at each other until the end of time. And the thing is, like, each of them, their viewership keeps getting lower and lower and lower. Dono's getting lower and lower and lower as they circle the toilet bowl of the sector of doom into the fucking sewer of sadness.
Mm-hmm.
And they never stop to think, hey, maybe we should do something different.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we shouldn't be seething at each other because nobody cares anymore, or, crying about the same old shit about Medicare or the casino or whatever the fuck. Maybe we should.
Medicare, also known as the Cancer Man. Buy your hat a hat, do the thing, pay the Cancer Man, right? So there is that. So I don't know. It kind of reminds me of people and shit. At times it's just weird how like so much of the internet like just mirrors places
as we ride the trolley around the sectors as we do,
right? And that like so then someone sent me a screenshot of like a Kino Casino clips comments section, and then that led me to whoever PPP like took his inspiration for his YouTube character, which is also pretty fucking like this old school professional wrestling dude that's apparently some French schizophrenic or some shit. Like makes it all the better that like that's who PPP was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that shit for sure.
Find like a new avenue, a new grift to try and get a new audience.
Start bashing a certain group of people, commentary,
it's just full on bum fights. It's gun talk day. It's the same feud with the same talking points over and over and over again. Nobody's really listening. Nobody's really watching. It's just two bums fighting in an alleyway over who's going to run the corner that nobody walks past anymore.
That makes sense. You guys all like, you up on it? Do we need more lore?
More lower, folks. More lower.
Like, again, it's just two retarded bums like fighting over the best buggy in the parking lot or some shit. Like, what's up? What's up? How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome. Roll call complete, right? So now we'll get into the clips, right? So they yell back and forth, argue, like hello, like blood sports, whatever. And now let's get into the fun part.
Hour-long diatribe. Excuse me, it's not factually accurate. I do have a toilet. It's just that it doesn't work.
Cool.
So I do have a toilet. It's just clogged at the moment. But one day, if I can raise $50 to pay Dan to unclog it, it'll work again. Dog, man, like, just let it go. Bro, the guy is so self-serious. Like,
so self-serial. It's kind of wild, isn't it? Like, dude, it was a fucking offhanded joke, like throwaway, a year ago, and you're still seething about it. That's why it's still brought up to this day. Like, I mean, people on the internet, like, they don't understand how it works. Like, it's hard sometimes, but I mean, you show your weakness, people are gonna see it. They're gonna exploit it. They're gonna put their thumb on it, their dick in it, everything.
such a spurg. Excuse me, I have to debunk this. It's not factually accurate that my wife poos in me mouth every night. Like, and it's like, bro, like, you don't have to actually, like, argue about whether or not your wife pooed in your mouth or about whether or not you have a fucking toilet or whether or not you're wearing makeup. Like, he doesn't get it. Like, he just, and I explained hour long.
Right. Like, you don't have to respond to every single thing. If it's not worth responding to, then I wouldn't. Right. I don't know. I mean, unless it's so, like, insane that you have to laugh at it.
Yes. Just
like,
lean into it.
Right. Uh-oh. Scadios, right? All right, so now we're going to get into Cog's poo wife. She's Indian. He's also the one that, like, dressed up and put on fake, like, press-on nails to pretend as if he was his wife filming this cooking video. I don't know if everyone remembers that at all. Like, ooh, right?
Oh,
And they're just
lifetime of brain cells ago.
Oh, buddy. They're hollering up a storm. And Cog, you do realize how creepy it is to continuously just bring up Ralph's kid, right? When you have zero association to them whatsoever. Again, it's like just wild how all these, like, just weird corners of the internet just mirrors other corners of the like, I don't understand it. Andy is there to run OBS and laugh like a slow guy most of the time. He does, but usually he'll have to attempt to, like, get a word in like 17 different times before PPP's like, oh, sorry, I was reading from the writer's room, because their shit isn't like off the cuff live. They actually have a script that they follow. We tried that once for months, and it just. Well, welcome, Angry Vet. Welcome. I see you, and then thank you.
Thank you, East Coast.
East Coast Audits gifted 5. Damn, thank you guys. Seriously, I appreciate it. We've been doing the thing, going to figure it out. Oh, I've been waiting. Knew we needed you, but like
a Kafka trap became the new member.
Merv, or just
Tyler
like legit
Kafka.
Kafka trap. Oh.
No, it says Tyler Kafka.
I've been trying to woo him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to woo him back in his comments. Every video he posts. I'm gonna get there, don't you worry. Like, I'm gonna get there. I miss you, bro. Miss you, Bird. You're my boy, Blue.
It wouldn't be entertaining. You're right. It's destined to fail.
Talk your children.
He said it against his own wife.
Rosie Morris.
Okay.
Rosie Morris. Never forget Rosie Morris.
Should I call it?
Is it? No,
So at this point now, like, it's gotten so insane that now, like, Hog's wife and not sorry. Whoa. Sorry, I just Hog and then the guy that he lives with wife and the guy he lives with, like where they sleep on his couch, are now yelling as well on the phone in the background at Ralph. Like, this went to a whole nother level of just insanity.
The Pooh wife and Dan are just fucking hollering up a storm because Cog's getting fucking felted. Ultimately, though, Cog, like, you realize that just talking about Ralph's child over and over and over again is kind of creepy. Like, it kind of is, because that's all he talks about.
Yeah, it is. It's like,
you know what I mean? Like, it's just like an obsessive, like, nightmare. Like, it's just like, okay, bro, this is totally normal. For sure,
move
bro.
on.
Go.
Did they not go out? If they didn't,
Yeah, they went out. All 5 of them went out.
Okay, they did. They went out. I don't get to pick. YouTube just does it randomly in the chat. It doesn't even have to be people that are in the chat at this time. Ask Double M's. She kept gifting and kept gifting, and then finally she got one and dropping shit. But, like, I mean, it's just weird how this shit just continues to, like, just mirror other parts of the internet. Everything the same? Like,
well, I mean, even with my serious stuff, it all turns back to the same shit. You can look at the fucktards and go, yep.
Yeah, basically. Well, it depends what the topic of discussion is. I only got a few of these. I got 2 more of these, and then we're going to jump into it because there are a decent amount of clips from it. Finish this one out.
My marriage is going great. How's your marriage go?
How did Matthew Vickers' marriage go?
How being a father turn out for you?
How did his marriage go?
Look, I'm glad you've done this. You've made my show for some.
It wouldn't be entertaining.
Like, and at the beginning where he's talking about wouldn't be entertaining, it was like if Cog and Ralph did a show together and, like, tried to cover something outside of the sector. It just wouldn't succeed because unless Ralph is, like, so fucked up he's falling out of his chair, cutting himself, knocking over all of his piss bottles. Other than that, he's just, like, watching Fox News or Crowder or Pimple while touching himself on live. Or massaging a Charlie horse. Now we're going to get into unintelligible poo noises. Oh, man. Love it.
Like, okay, bro, this is totally normal. For
like,
sure,
move
bro.
on.
Go. My marriage is going great. How's your marriage go?
How did Matthew Vickers' marriage go?
How being a father turn out for you?
How did his marriage go?
Look, I'm glad you've done this. You've made my show for tomorrow.
How did his marriage go?
Something you literally.
Vickers is also someone who bankrupted himself trying to sue people online because they hurt his feelings.
Filed a domestic violence restraining order against his own wife. He filed a domestic restraining order.
Okay, thank God we do other segments, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just like these two are lower than anything like worth anything.
your children.
He said it against his own wife.
Rosie Morris.
Okay.
Rosie Morris. Never forget Rosie Morris.
Should I call up his wife?
How many?
Should I get her side of the story?
You can't even hear it. It's just unintelligible poo noises. We basically just put him like, okay, bro, this is totally normal.
He's like, we just basically backed up two dudes' assholes to one another and set a mic in between it as they had played battle shit.
I don't control the laser this year, Mr. Reekin. That's the gays.
The gays are on it now, baby.
Yeah.
Oh. Kaiser or Ralph?
Pew 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 pew.
Oh my, like pew pew girl, pew pew.
He's gonna get that rainbow laser up his ace.
Right. Right. Sure has.
I'm gonna sue you for that comment. I'm gonna start suing you now.
Oh damn.
So would you rather be Ralph or Wrangler? Ooh. 1 for Ralph, 2 for Wrangler. 3 is not an option.
As shitty as my life, I'm gonna have to go with Ralph because as shitty as my life might be in a shed, I'm not on the run for killing somebody.
Right, like not facing 5 open felonies. I was going the same place, really, honestly.
Yeah.
Because like, or option 3.
I mean,
start a shotgun. But that's not an option. Right? I mean, you can do a lot of things in a shed. You can do a lot of things in a shed, for sure.
I'm assuming an 89 in Lupe's world, she wants a 69 with 20 guys. So that makes it like an 89 or something. With some math involved there.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like a 69 is not fun at all. Like, I either can't focus on what's happening to me or focus on what I need to be, like what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's like, fuck, you know. I'll put a 1 in the chat. So dumb.
I don't think I've seen any 2s, period. It's all 1s.
Right? Yeah. Like, there's also some confirmation bias there as well, too, because like who really wants to say they want to be Wrangler? But then to like want to be Ralph also. It's a tough one. That's a no-win situation, I don't think.
This is what seals it, really, I think, for everybody. Yeah.
This is true. Ralph's not, he doesn't have any like murders that I'm aware of. He did claim, apparently he got beat up by a bouncer again and got fined or something. I'm thinking he went to the whorehouse and didn't have money again and they beat his ass. Since they couldn't take his passport anymore, you know? Since they already have it.
Because every day, sad you see your son for less time in the month.
You know what you would say? You know what you would say if I didn't show up for that at all? You would say, Ralph's a super deadbeat. Ralph's a super deadbeat. He doesn't show up to see his family. No, you don't have a family. You stole Cogs. You stole Dan's child. You
You stole Dan's child.
You better fuck.
And in the moment, Ralph actually won. Cog.
Like, the dude, imagine rage quitting Ralph. Like, how do you lose an argument to Ralph? Like, the man isn't. Worski's face, like, he's mind blown by this. That, like, he lost an argument to Ralph. Like, I get it 100%, dude. Like, whoa, buddy. I don't know if like PPP's got a second camera where he's not wearing pants or something. I don't, because Andy's like extra animated about this argument that Cog just lost. I don't get it, honestly. Right, like it's why the whole debate me bro thing, like I don't understand it. Moderator or not, like it's still just one person waiting for their turn to yell their talking points. There's none of it's in good faith. And it's like, go ahead. Oh shit.
No, I was just saying that agreeing with you that none of it's in good
Right.
faith, and either side can say they won because of how they twist.
Good catch, Lola. Good catch.
Right, that's what I was just talking about. Dude, I know y'all were like reading and sending messages and shit, but like that's exactly what I was talking about. I was like, Worski, I don't understand why his pause face is so animated.
He kind of looks like a little rascal.
I know. Like from far
Well,
away.
so does PPP does too.
Like, but like from far away, someone changed their picture and it looked like cleavage. I had to like get closer to it to see what was really going on. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, who's this cleavage? Cleveland avatar. Yeah, who's this Cleveland avatar? That's what I was going with. I see
That's
what you sent me,
nasty.
and I raise you. Hold on.
Oh,
I just get this. I see what you sent, right? And I'll raise you this. I raise you, sir. I bid you adieu. Right? Or we can just
tis a win.
right? I don't know. I have that one somewhere. I don't want to dig it out.
I think who votes Tannerite for sheds?
I almost want to go over that meme, like that whole Twitter thread. Like, but then I don't want like someone to show up with like that and then have the video to go along with me like narrating like with just whatever some crazy shit I've sent and like put them together and I'll be like twice as fuck, right? I don't think I sent it.
Out of context is always a problem, but
Right? But also fuck the IRS.
that always and the ATF.
Right.
I feel like in the next few months, a lot of people are going to be saying "fuck the IRS."
I mean, like,
wait, aren't they abolishing the IRS? I mean, that's what everybody.
Not to get all sob sit up in here, but I would say that all 3-letter agencies go against the U.S. Constitution. But that's just me. Like,
absolutely.
Take it for what you will. I'm just some retard, so that's not a call to action, call to arms. I'm not inciting anyone to do anything, right? Like these are jokes on a comedy show, but I actually believe that shit.
Take from that what you will.
Right, dude. Y'all are adults. Y'all are adults.
And if you're not, get the fuck out.
Right? Like, what are you doing? Why are you here? Like I thought they just added like a whole bunch of them. Wasn't there like a huge like thing where like a training video leaked and they had like super agents and chairs with wheels and it was a huge embarrassment, I think, as they were like, yeah.
Gotta make sure that Rich has got to make sure the richest cabinet in history doesn't get audited and shit.
Right. Like, holy shit. All right. Let me clear some of this. Boom shakalala. On the back here so I can start loading clips. Right. So
Jesus Christ, Paul. Nomad.
It's all coming together, man. It's all coming together. I get it. I see where you're going with this, right?
Redneck.
Oh man. Big time emergency. Sorry. Right. Let's see. All right. Here we go. You guys ready to start this fucking party? You guys ready
Oh,
to
Lord.
start this party? I hope so, baby, because we... Oh. Stop that for now, so that way... Need to do that anyways, because it lost connection. Let's go.
Angie! What happened to Boston? Where'd he go?
He
Oh
got
my
terrified
God.
once you came up here.
Like the Guadalupe show. Holy crap, dude. She is triggered. She's like your best member.
Ooh,
you got Joey
Lupe.
Simpson, dude. This is like the new F3.
Oh. Dude, the Lupe simping that goes on in this fucking stream is... Dude. And then Todd tries to act as if he's the first one that wanted to fuck Lupe's voice. Like, you are so unoriginal and so late on all of this shit. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, thank you, East Coast.
Shit. Another... Oh, damn.
Again.
What's up?
Oh, fucking spun the block on us. I just spit a little bit on myself. You like that?
What's up, Izzy? We see you there. New member.
Shit, welcome. Welcome to the shit show. And
Benny Blanco.
What's up, Track? I see you.
VOP. Sarah. What is going on, Mrs. Metcalf? We got to figure your stuff out.
are you sure you have yours turned on? Like,
Whoa, giggity.
what? All right, well, Todd's about to ask a question, and it's...
Oh, no.
We're about to go on a fucking journey.
Congratulations, dude. You secured the F3 channel there. Good old Joshy boy. Looks like Joshy boy fell out of favor, huh? What happened between those guys, man?
Oh, educate us. Pippi.
Vip's response is terrible. Childish, ridiculous. Some would even say quite retarded, but...
Donald.
Jeff wanted to play gay porn 24/7 on his channel, and Josh was like, hell no. So he kicked him to the curb, and he, put Meth Mouth Jeff in his place, right? And said, Meth Mouth Jeff, if you want to play gay porn 24/7 and slap it, just put it on your own channel, dude. And then boom, kicked his ass right to the curb, Spartan style. And Josh,
this fanfic is outstanding. It's out flipping stand. I love the fanfic. Vegas Vips. It's two incels trying to figure it out. So.
Is it one incel is half the other's age, but it seems like he's asking advice of the younger?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Todd, why are you so... Actually, I've been reading some stuff today that explains it. You are a boy. little boy.
I don't disagree with that. He's extremely stunted, and that's coming from me. Maybe time to reassess, right? No, Josh, the gay fat Jew, Barton kicked me in the chest because I was playing gay porn on YouTube 24/7.
Mm.
And it's fucking terrible. Like, I don't know. This fanfic though, you should write like incel erotic novels or something. I don't know.
He may.
Ooh, right. And Vips doesn't turn on his camera very often, like towards himself.
Even
I've got it once and a few reflections, right? Got a Make America Gay Again hat, right? Good.
No, I
Won't
just
admit.
Billy Cox.
Of course he does. Like, everyone is everyone. When you're paranoid as fuck, you fuck that shit up, right? Like, you start overthinking shit and like you spin yourself into like Todd talked himself into the fact that the feds stingrayed his door for no fucking reason other than he's Todd.
What's up,
Like,
Hibby?
holy shit.
Oh, hey, yo.
Oh, Hippie, it's about to get so much funnier. It's like Todd's reason is even better. Oh, fuck, dude, it's Kino.
That's the real story behind it.
Okay, all right. Ready? All right, here's, because like Todd posed this question because he already has a theory he's working on.
I don't know. So I'm kind of wondering, honestly, if because I guess Josh is allegedly the more conservative of the group, and maybe after Trump won the election, maybe it was a bridge too far for them.
Oh, that's a good theory as well. Because I know Jeff likes to harp on Trump.
Oh yeah. Well,
So
all
maybe
the Oy subversives are against Trump, even though he moved the embassy to Israel. It's kind of a weird thing, isn't it?
He moved it to Israel, you stupid fuck. He moved it from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, you fucking fake Christian. God damn, I hate you. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Like, politics. Todd, like,
yeah.
I don't even acknowledge like those kinds of politics, like, honest. I think it's all fake. Like, but like when we talk business and things or like like that's politicking to me. Like, I don't know. But again, like, holy fuck, dude. Trump did it. It's Trump's fault. Oh my god. So you guys want to? There's a bunch of these clips. I don't know what you got. You guys want to like do the like major ones and then like cite a little, or you want to blow through these and then cite? I just
I don't know. You told me I had to wait, so
right. That's what I mean. Like, okay. Anyways, here.
So let me get your take on Trump. Trump was at an event recently, right? And Trump was speaking with Obama. They looked like they were having a little buddy session. What's your opinion on that?
because they're in the club.
Thank you. Hello, Bink. No, sir. They're mortal enemies, according to Vips. They're mortal enemies.
Once you're in the X's club, you're in the X's club. I mean, there's only been 46. We're now coming up on 47. I mean, come on. It's a freaking exclusive club.
There's two teams, right? There's two teams. And out of that club, how many of them share the same last name, right? Right. But there's 2 teams, like you guys think. But again, I'm not talking politics. Like, never mind.
So let me get your take on Trump. Trump was at an event recently, right? And Trump was speaking with Obama. They looked like they were having a little buddy session. What's your opinion on that?
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad.
Something about that. They had some like mind or lip readers. I don't know how I trust much of that. I'm kind of a believer.
Todd doesn't think you can read lips. Todd doesn't think that's real.
But he probably believes in mind reading. I mean, MK Ultra.
There's
like a mind meld.
I cover my mouth at times, like when I'm yelling and shit, even though I'm on mute, right? I guess Todd's never been around a deaf person in his life before. Like, that's been deaf since childhood. Or, like, he doesn't know how much he believes you can lip read.
Nope, it's not a thing. You can even finger read, Todd. That's a thing.
The bumps too for blind people. Fuck, dude. Even blind people can read, Todd. Like, Jesus.
Well, I mean, there's 4 suits of kings, but only 2 can play. And so which king are you gonna select? Or which king gets selected?
I would totally watch that, just saying track.
Right, like, I'd love this. Todd goes back and forth so much on this, like in this, even on his Trump support, right? Just like we've seen before, like he's a hardcore Trumper, but then he could be a Trojan horse or like wearing a Trojan and fucking Todd. I don't remember. It's been, this was many clips ago, right? But as George Carlin stated, there's a big fucking club and you ain't in it. Like,
yep.
It's really simple. It really is.
That there's what you see and there's what you hear. You're meant to see and hear what you're meant to see and hear, and anything outside of that is they either you got kitty stuff on your heart.
Todd, can you like quit tossing the salad for fuck's sake and just say what the fuck you mean?
That and there's this projection that you have, sir. You have a tendency to speak it a lot. I think you should assess yourself.
So then he said, what you're meant to see, what you're meant to see, you're meant to hear what you're meant to hear. Because if you don't, right, he said you'll have kitty stuff on your hard drive, right? And he's not done.
Drive soon. They call you a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, or they try to destroy you with grape accusations or SA accusations, or they just get rid of you and claim that you got Clinton cited. Where you Clinton side yourself with 2 shots to the back of the head because the first one didn't take. Stuff like that. What are my thoughts about anything?
So, like, Todd, you do realize if you drop a weapon, right? Like, it can fire again. I'm just saying. But then, like, also, too, I'm not defending, like, motherfuckers found with 2 shots in the back of their head rolled as a suicide either. I'm just saying, like, there are possibilities, but, like, it's much more fun to, like, gild the lily with the Clinton. Or anything, really. I'd rather gild the lily than, like, be serious all the time. I'd end up like you. Dry dicked and, like, just dry drunk.
Can you imagine if he had any real access with his brain as broken as it is? Him with any kind of real access to programs? He would never have gotten it. But read on programs.
No, like
Oh, he would be now.
just want even like something stupid, right?
Yeah,
Like like because they're, I mean, most of them, some of them are stupid, but like, dude, would be so fucking. God damn it! Now I'm wishing it would have happened. Bitch, right? Like the aliens clip I sent earlier, right? Like, and I don't know who that dude is either. Like, there's just these two dudes that have started, like, just out of nowhere. Like, all of a sudden they're interviewing fucking top dudes of everything. It's like, I wonder how these Jannies got here and who's paying them to be there.
And how they get so much access to people who you never had access to.
Right. Like, just all of a sudden that people doing their first fucking interview ever.
Yeah.
Like, and next thing you know, they're on Joe Rogan. And they're, well, we're talking the military, sir. Like, when he was in the military, he beats his chest on that secret clearance.
He thinks that secret is something. Because he was the eyes and ears of the commander. He called fires from air, land, sea.
He was a hitman and a janitor.
Oh yeah, he could be. That's right. He could mop up a motor pool in the
rain. At least he said land and sea and not surf and turf.
Well, at least that would be funny. You're like, not now, Todd, because we know you're going to watch this, but not now. Like, you can't steal it and it be funny, Todd.
That gets presented in front of me, a huge amount of skepticism. Just a huge amount of skepticism.
As you should, retard. Like, hello. Like, propaganda everywhere, everyone, everything, Todd.
But do you buy every piece of it, Todd? You buy it from the left, you buy it from the right, and you're that horseshoe. You're where the horseshoe meets. You're that guy yet again.
Really is. Like, he just, both sides, he's just fucking jacking them off, like straight into his mouth. I don't like. Oh, that wasn't it. Can't fuck with a cook at about the bottom. Am I missing it? Is it just like zing, like right past me?
I'm kind of thinking of like a pie crust. Like a cook would know how to make a pie crust, not make a soggy bottom, but that's literally the only thing I can think of.
Right, like I'm trying.
I hope that's it.
I
hope that's it.
Yeah, Nisa.
Is that a Viper? RC?
Yeah, that's trackable. That's Trackable's car. He's usually holding it in his hand when he. Just
I was like,
yeah, like a Hot Wheel, and the track is behind it, the orange and back is the Hot Wheel track.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. I thought at first I was like, oh, RC, what's up? I still haven't taken mine out to play in the snow because I don't want to do the maintenance that's like required after. I ain't got time for that at all right now. Way too much going on.
I don't know the context, hippie, but I agree. Fuck the corporate cunts. All I saw was that sentence.
Fuck the corporate cunts, right? Like right in the pussy. Surprisingly, I like Vips is going to say something in this clip that I agree with, like wholeheartedly, I think. I don't remember what it is, but I think it's at the end of the clip. Like,
I was disgusted, honestly, because Trump looked way too comfortable sitting with Obama and just chopping it up like they were old high school buddies. I thought that someone who, was so opposed to Obama's policies would not be sitting right next to the man and just pretending like everything is like, a-okay, and just like nothing ever happened between them in the past. Like they weren't mortal enemies going at it, right, in debates. So I don't get it at all. I think it's starting to reaffirm my belief that it's just a big elite club, and we're not invited.
Exactly. I mean,
Oh shit, we got a farmer in the house, y'all.
What's
Everyone
up,
show
farmer?
your respect.
There go.
The farms in them, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, like at the end there, I agree with you. Yeah, he got it right. He really did.
He just don't know why he's right.
In his mind, they're supposed to do celebrity death match right there in the church or something.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And he doesn't understand the club of former presidents.
Right. And
You know,
here,
there's a call between former presidents weekly, right?
even here, Wyatt, Obama never debated Trump. Jesus fucking Christ. Like,
Yep.
I get, like, dude, I don't, and these are just, well, Vips is he's like a baby, isn't he? He's like fucking 20 something.
23, yeah, 20,
Yeah.
23,
So
26, something like that.
I mean, you just, like, Vips, don't get all black-pilled already, dude. Like, you've still got life to live. Todd, it's fine if he'll never figure it out, but Vips, I hope you find some type of purpose in your life.
I don't know why, but I felt like laughing at that.
I mean,
I just
figure out, I don't know. I mean, something you can do in Vegas to make money besides chasing around hookers. Ben Buttercup, greetings. Appreciate the Christmas stuff, sir.
Yes, it was wonderful. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, were we doing that? I didn't know we were doing that.
I didn't know.
He's with
now, like, remember I was bitching I was cold? Well, the heat's on high. Give me 1 second. Now I'm sweating.
Thank you, Track.
I'm back. Vicious. I'm back.
He's the Track. He's the only reason any of us show up.
It's true. Like, I'm just here for Scotta.
Okay. So first off, yeah, it's you took the quote right out of my mouth. Actually, that's what I was gonna. You took a quote right out of my mouth. You took the quote right out of my mouth. That's what was that? That's Meatloaf, isn't it? Good stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. But so what's this about this lie that Billy told? I don't even. What is the lie?
Dude, all these girls are so horny for Billy, man. Crystal, Guadalupe, who else? Joey, Boston.
Yeah, Boston's kind of a girl.
Boston is so horny for Billy, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
a literal meatloaf that someone pulled out of the oven could sing better than that.
Right.
Now we got that. Now we got the hamburger on the Better Off Dead singing Van Halen freaking going through my head.
I don't know, hippie. Like, he doesn't create like emotion with me. He's annoying at worst, but like other than that, it's fun to laugh at him, make fun of him, pick on him, bully him, as he would say, right? Because he's getting bullied and intimidated, and he could be a witness in a court case.
It's kind of interesting that did you see the community post that For Public Safety put on Wednesday night, the night of the hearing, or Thursday night, I think it was. Did you see what he put on the front of my
Yeah,
house.
you put up your house.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I had one of my buddies was talking to me on the phone, and I mentioned that, and he's like, well,
I'm calling bullshit, Todd. You don't got anybody. Like, I don't believe anything else that follows this, Todd. I really don't.
See you, Track.
Later, Track.
See you, Bubba.
But yeah. So now it gets so. All right, let's go.
oh, they're telling you that they know where you live. He's like, why don't they just tug on those nuts and ring that doorbell? Find out what all happens when they.
Why don't you ring his doorbell and tug on his nuts, y'all, and then piss in his ass? Like, why is it always gay shit with you, Todd?
Oh man.
I'm not saying it's bad, but like, as a straight dude, why is it always gay shit with straight dude? Why is it always gay shit with you?
There's less there to hate because he has less chickens than before. I mean,
Dude can't save a chicken to save his life. Fuck, bro.
They keep falling off. That's for sure.
Funny, I haven't lost any. Like, there's legitimately like, never mind, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, you're both of y'all are again topics of discussion. Apparently, I haven't listened to it yet, but
Then how do you know? What a liar!
because it came with the description. It came with the description. I honestly haven't. I like it better that way. Craziness. Okay.
Jews include lasers. Jewish space lasers? I don't know. I'm just saying. You can label them Jewish space lasers. I call them synagogue of Satan space lasers. The Jews aren't to be blamed for any of this, and they
yeah. No, it's never mind. I'm not even going to point you in a fucking direction, Todd. But there's a huge thing going on right now, a huge controversy. You fucking idiot. Like, dudes are fighting for ratings and shit, but they won't acknowledge it's real. Imagine that, Todd. So red.
I don't know.
Like, I really got to turn that auto fucking. I can make it do it with like where I'm sitting at in the light.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It like, I don't know why it turns me so fucking like makes my face so red.
For the longest time, I thought that was your light strip. It was just changing colors.
Right?
It's the camera doing all that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the camera's auto, whatever. Like,
It's me, Billy. BB told me I have to siphon off so many of Todd's viewers every so many days and hours.
Imagine thinking you're that important or the knowledge you have is that special. That the overlords are. It's surely not like your behavior, your content, your actions. None of that. It's the information and knowledge that you have is so detrimental to the overlords that they're silencing you.
Because you're speaking so much truth to power. Everything you say is wrong.
Donald, I will come and come and come. When that happens, when that time comes, Donald, trust me, like, it was a spooky ghost, like that South Park meme. It's gonna be that, like, 100%. Ectoplasm everywhere.
Oh my god!
All right.
They go ahead and do that trespass thing, and I'm like, yeah, they just fucking never do.
You know, anybody can come up to your door and ring your doorbell, and if you shoot them through the door, you will be a murderer.
Damn, son. Never mind the fact that I have hours of you begging dudes to come to your house.
Yes.
So,
Todd,
got hours of you begging dudes to come to your house on video. Holy fuck. Oh, you want dudes to come on your mic?
Got to play it now.
Right?
You want to come on mic? You want to come on mic?
I hate that second fucking the style button. I always fuck it up.
Yeah.
No, Lupe. Lupe, you will not come on the mic today. I cannot. You are just lying. You are just one of the people that get me fired. Like F3 and Scato. I don't like you. I don't remember why I don't like you, but I don't like you.
Thank you.
Don't like you.
I love the way she said your name there. And Scotto.
Jew at? Where's the Jew at? Let's find the Jew. Jew.
Right? Like, gotta get white. Like, I don't know what's going on. If it's like a fucking hair or like, gotta.
Oh shit!
Right? Give me 1 second. Yeah, because I don't want to miss these next clips because it's getting good. Right? It's getting good. I just show up and tug on Todd's nuts. That's what he wants you guys to do.
I mean, he lives in the subdivision, hippie. Well, I mean, you should always ask. Be polite. Might have gave you some luck because bagels spun the dreidel.
Have no idea. Perfect storm, maybe. No idea.
If people didn't know better, they would probably think I do nothing but fucking beat off constantly every day. Just like the amount of like tissues and fucking toilet paper and baby wipes that are like constantly up my nose. I think I've sent you a picture before and you've like zoomed in and you're this right here.
Yeah, what's that? I'm always in the zoom in crew.
Right.
So.
I'm like, I just, yeah. I fucking hate my nose. Todd invites you two dudes to come to his house, pissing his ass, tug on his nuts, and his steady will even back into it hard. Right, he'll push back into it. All right, whatever fucking noise he made.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did that.
What up, TB?
What up? So now, tough guys on the internet.
Tough guys on the internet, right? Now the beauty of that is, I have no proof that was Dumbwaiter, otherwise known as Chris Ryder, otherwise known as Christopher Uranus Dick Ryder. Comes from a long line of very famous, put some respect on that name, Uranus Dick Riders. I have no proof that it was. It was definitely a recent enough picture that it matched the current flora, fauna, i.e. snow situation in front of my house.
Hey, you guys ever once in your fucking life use the term flora, fauna?
Only if I was in like a fucking science class or something.
Yes.
Fuck. Like, what are we doing here, dude? Like, Jesus, Todd.
You got that straight.
But once again, what didn't they do? They didn't come try to push my shit in. So it's a weird kind of little flex, right? Like, I know where you live. Well, no shit. Half the internet.
I think there's only one person who's actually dumb enough to go up to your doorbell and ring it, and I think I think you can guess who it is. It starts with the letter F.
Dude, the silence is fucking deafening in this moment. It's like Todd can't fucking figure it out. It's so. Oh my god. Oh, shit, here we go. Right. It's Finkel. It's fucking Finkel. Jesus Christ.
Hey, so I wanted to ask you what respect.
I skipped it. Like the rest of the shit I didn't fucking care about. Like so now we've skipped to a different section, as you can see here, like the layout is different, right? And so Vips will talk and that it'll be cropped when the time comes to where it's like zoomed in and you can see Todd.
This is totally respectful towards you. I'm not coming at you sideways or trying to act subversive towards you when I ask this, but I'm just curious, what's been going on between you and Christopher Ruff? I saw that on Captain Meth Mouse channel that there was something going on between you guys.
Oh, it's just the normal alpha male posturing, trying to drag his nuts over another dude. I'm not interested in it, honestly. Thing is, I support.
Fuck, it didn't crop? What the fuck? Yeah, this is right around the time I had to pause and like go do some other shit. So when I came back to it, I might have fucked that up. Imagine that. I fucked it up. It's my fault. Just like everything else in the world, it's my fault. I did it. So I'm gonna fucking this is like all the Chris Ruff stuff.
The guy I respected. The guy showed him respect, even though I don't necessarily agree with everything he does, nor his lifestyle. Perhaps it seems like he's a pretty straight up guy, but I think he kind of spurgs out in one direction or another, and kind of forgets that. Like 1 minute he's like shouting me out, the next minute he's ignoring me. It's just kind of a weird fucking juxtaposition. I guess it depends on which strain he's smoking. I don't know how that all works.
Such a middle schooler.
No, I'm being serious. Like it's a weird dichotomy that you see go over the guy. And there's been a few text messages back and forth where people don't know some things behind the scenes where, every now and then you try to drag your nuts over someone to try to see if they're more dominant, you're more dominant kind of thing. And I'm not a real big fan of having some dude trying to drag his nuts across me over the internet. And so especially when it comes to my channel, I don't come into your.
Like it's just two alphas trying to alpha off and see who can drag whose nuts across each other's face first. Like, whoa, buddy. Fuck.
Who's a good girl, Hazel?
Who's a good girl?
What? Nothing more.
I don't come into your house, Vips, and start rearranging the furniture. I don't expect that you're going to come into mine and try to rearrange the furniture. So,
right,
you do what you do on your channel, man. And I respect that. That's it.
Gotcha. Yeah, he is a kind of a weird individual. I mean, just judging from the way he presents his channels, his profile pictures, and his YouTube banners, it's kind of a little bit odd. And I was actually,
it works.
This is truthful, by the way. I was actually going to email you about Christopher Ruff. Some of the imagery that he puts out on his channel,
very demonic.
Pictures, it's
very demonic.
Yeah,
very demonic. Yeah,
you read my mind. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Like what?
Not a fan of it at all. But he has the freedom. That's the beautiful thing about freedom.
Beautiful, ain't it?
Yeah, and I was also going to say, someone who has the capability or culpability to, hold somebody hostage at ransom, probably don't want to associate with that person. Now, hopefully he's...
in fairness, he served his time for that. To be fair.
Hopefully he changed.
Hey, Todd, do you think the correction system is about reform and criminals go in there and they get reformed? Is that what you think happens, Todd?
Or is it about recidivism?
Is it about creating a constant free slave force and also income generator for the state, sir? I don't know.
Oh, and by the way, Todd, he's still running from warrants, right? But you know, he's good. He's good enough to be in business with JJ, and JJ don't want to be in business with you. That says something.
Dude, a second time. Two time. Kill him. They were like, you know what? I'm not happy with the amount of times my home address is on the internet. Let me do it one more again.
So that's actually 3. Yeah.
Right? Dude, they can't stop. Plus the other ones, like the defunct one, the failed
ones.
security company, like all that shit. They got a bunch.
The charity directorship.
Something going on there. The way it just, you know. Let her have fun in the mud, Linda. Like, what? You only live once. Only live once. Can't believe I fucking didn't crop this one. Kind of disappointed. But, like, not only that, but also, like, going on with my nose because I can't figure it out. Gotta be a hair. Gotta be a mustache hair.
His ways and change his thinking. Especially after serving his term, you know, people usually change, but you never know though. That beast within can still come out at any time, and I'm just saying, watch your 6 around those people.
Oh, hey, what's that? Anyone know the recidivism rate?
Recidivism rate?
Right? Something like 90-something%, I think.
Yeah, it's like 92% when I was in school, but that was fucking 30 years ago.
It's something wild like that. But to say people usually change is a wild statement, dude. Like, beyond wild.
I'll find out. I'm looking.
I got it.
Okay.
Like, don't give me the fucking excuses. I want the number, guy. Within
we don't care about the whys.
Right?
Yeah.
With 1 year of release, 43% of formerly incarcerated people were rearrested.
You got to keep going though to 10 years.
Right. That's within a year. Within a year,
Yeah.
half of them have already been rearrested almost. Like 6.3%, right? Or no, 7%. I don't know where I got the fucking decimal from. 24%. 82%. 82% within a decade are back in fucking prison.
That
yeah.
I think your most people is going the other way, Todd.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it's not most convicts' fault. It's a system set up for them to fail.
Right. 100%. Like it's not set up for success, because if it was
not called the prison industrial complex for no reason.
They gotta eat, bro. They gotta eat. And just so everyone can see that I'm not fucking talking, just making shit up, right? And that's from a .gov, November of 2023. Justice Matters. Bureau of Justice Assistance. .gov.
So at first I thought that said from the desk of BJ's, and I was like, oh, there's a desk of those?
Right? So I'm going to go ahead and say, like, these numbers are probably skewed on behalf of, like,
skewed
the
low.
government.
Yeah.
It's probably a low number. So.
Yeah.
I'm not worried, dude. Like I said, I don't cling to this world.
I was going to college post 80s. So crime rates were a little different.
Talking about like the fucking local shit back in the day, like elementary school or something. And then why do you know that? Why do you know that rate at that point? Sorry.
I do not cling to this world. And every now and then you say the wrong thing to the right motherfucker.
You think you're
that
the
is
right
true as well.
Tom?
I mean,
I'm so fucking mad that it didn't crop. Like seriously, because like the look on his face, you can tell he doesn't mean. But then again, I'm not taught. I can't read people correctly 100% of the time.
100% every time.
Within moments of first interacting with them.
Just
Yeah,
over the
Todd's like
internet.
Counselor Troy from fucking Star Trek. Ah, I can feel your anger. Some bullshit, you know.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
He's well, this would make sense. He's a Bene Gesserit.
Help me. I don't get it.
It's Dune.
Dune is all woman sect of
okay. Thank you. See how easy that is, Todd? Like, I'm just saying, bud, like, try it once in a while, maybe, like, and don't, like, just automatically overreact, get defensive, and offended at the same time. Might help you.
As a nerd who's into Dune, now I'm like, oh, maybe all of Todd's yelling is him trying to practice the voice, right?
His character. His YouTube character. Holy fuck.
You have expressed that, and I do understand that as well.
Yep. My wife gets a really nice payout, whether I'm alive or whether I'm dead. So that money keeps rolling in, as long as the government exists.
A really nice payout, Todd?
You
As long
get
as the government
50% of 50%.
Quarter.
And you're only 50% service connected.
Right. Even if you pay for life insurance, Todd, through the government, and what are we talking? Like
It's 350,000 now, I think.
And that's if like you've maintained, because you can lose it. Like,
yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah,
you
if you
were
don't pay
old
them.
as fuck too, Todd, when you got out. So you probably were thinking about like life insurance at that point in time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, mine was only 250 when I retired.
I can't remember. I think my shit's like $100 grand. Like it's not a lot. But even then, like 350 max, and like, dude, that's tax.
Not much.
Is that tax? Yeah, you pay taxes on
it's
that.
taxed.
So like 350, you're talking like $175,000. That's a
Oh,
year.
and Todd, your benefits to her will not be tax free.
It's not tax free, bish. It's not tax free.
Did you read your paperwork, sir? Oh, I'm a nerd. Never mind.
Todd only reads people, not paperwork.
Oh.
And conspiracy theory. He's got a real like tight niche.
No, he only watches videos on conspiracy theories. He won't even read about them.
Right. He won't like, so he only gets like,
Can't even properly read a super chat from one end to the other, you know?
like, imagine like all of your knowledge is digested from fucking video on YouTube, right? Like the only time you went to Rumble was during the time
Periscope, Telegram.
All right. You think he still holds like knows it, remembers any? I can't remember shit from 10 years ago. Like, not a lot, that's for sure.
He probably has it all written down.
Billy, I doubt that, dude. I really do doubt. I mean, maybe you could, but like I can't, like, couldn't handle it. Like, because everything that like you see now, like it would be
That's him.
100 times, like, because it would be in person. I would like, I'd be over it within a minute, like ready to go.
I would not be calm.
Right. I bet we could all meet up at a neutral location with Todd and get along great, eat dinner, have a drink, fuck, tell war stories, fuck.
Is there such thing, though, in Todd's world as a neutral location, right?
No. He's always on a war footing.
Everything's the
Let it be
battlefield
known.
out
Yes.
outside of his house. And it's all about with his dominant hips.
I was just gonna say that everybody's dominant hip.
Fuck,
No,
dude.
he just has childbearing hips.
Rose hips.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I'm talking about like a life insurance policy, Danny. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how survivors benefits work on it. Like, I can't even pretend like I know any of that shit. Like, not at all. Right? Should be able to like take the kids out to Sizzler with that lump sum payment, right? Hold on, let me zoom a little bit here.
Going to the Sizzler.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Is that
lord.
Capone?
Yes.
Originally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. That's what it looks like. I'm not positive. But again, like I lack the creativity like part in the brain or something to where like this shit doesn't register in my mind for some reason.
The suit and the hat, baby.
I'm pretty sure it's Capone,
Yeah.
right? Her max payout with food stamps would be like $1,200 to $1,800 depending on his disability percentage. It's 50% of 50%.
Yeah.
Because he got out early and then he's at 50%. So even though he could be 100% within 6 months and work at the NSA today,
Yeah.
he wants all of his benefits to be taxed and just continue to be like, hey, fuck my kids, I don't care. Fuck my grandkids, I don't care. None of that matters to him. Straight up, right? Or is it because he knows he's full of shit and he's just talking out of his ass? You decide. Both? Could be both.
I just don't understand how he only got 50% of 50%.
I do. We got out at the same time. I understand. And like y'all's lawsuit wasn't done yet when we got out. Remember? Or what? Like I know I was like one of the first group at Campbell where the VA and DOD were co-located.
Yeah.
So
yeah, see, I don't know anything about that.
yeah. But like I got 10% for the fusion in my back. And that was it.
That's stupid.
So like everything like with my lower extremities and shit, I got nothing for. The 0% for my mouth, TBI, migraines, all of that was rated at 0%. They lumped my TBI into my PTSD. But I would, the punishment is the process, right? And by the time it came back, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. It's been a year. Can't like war like anymore. I don't want to. So I'll take.
Yeah, I mean, it was an 8-year fight. I mean, I was out and I was doing all the other stupid shit, but as soon as I got my payout, I was like, deuces, DOD, fuck y'all.
Like I only had like when we got out, we had the an offer of our percentages. Like our shit wasn't even finalized. I was out and it took fucking like 6 months before I even got my first payment.
Oh shit.
Like nothing. Right? Like but I think like 3 months of that was terminal leave. And then I sold days too, because I never took leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, chargeable leave, right? I never took chargeable. Our S1 was pretty dope on all occasions when it came to deployment leave or post-deployment leave even. Maybe. Well, not forever. I don't think. Yeah. Knew a guy who knew a guy.
So I wanted to ask you some things. Some of the things that you made for me. The iconography is a little Gestapo-ish on the chair and stuff. My little backdrops.
Did you hear Vips laugh right there when he asked about it? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now Vips is like, just listen to this interaction. So I don't know what he's talking about. I haven't seen said artwork, but he's apparently taken issue with the gift that was given to him.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I swear to God, I didn't intentionally do anything with the chair. I wasn't trying. That wasn't like trying to. That's how the AI. I swear to God, that's how the AI made the chair. I don't know why it did that. Like I don't know why it had that weird extra. And I think you know what I'm talking about. I just don't know why it came out that way. I wasn't trying to take shots. I swear.
How about the Boston?
Has anyone seen said artwork? Point me in a direction. I know some of y'all watch someone watches all this shit somewhere. Between everyone, I doubt this dude's got a piece of content that hasn't been fucking just combed through at this point. Matt, oh man. All right. I don't know. Something about I think there's a height in the chair, the chair. There were.
And then the statements about the Reich.
Ooh.
He said it was very Gestapo-ish.
Yeah. Right. It's coming. I don't know, but yes. To answer that question, yeah, 100%. Right. Always.
It's a subversive farm where it has generally specific with on the cow underneath it. Actually, that makes me the lol cow, doesn't it? Is that a little
yes,
subtle?
Sir. Yes, sir.
No, that wasn't.
No,
that wasn't supposed to be a shot either. It just. I don't. I understand what you're saying now because I do remember the letters kind of show generally specific.
Right over top of it, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to take a shot at you, dude. That was just trying to add imagery to make it funny. Towards Boston though, not shots at you, shots at Boston.
That's okay, Vips. If you wanted to take shots at me,
no, bro. I wasn't trying to. I promise, I wasn't trying to take shots at you and those things. Yeah. So I apologize if it came off that way.
But it's okay if you wanted to. Perfectly fine. I would kind of be a little disappointed if you didn't, Vips.
Sure.
So.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the other thing? Oh, the shark, the little shark thing.
I tried to speed this up, right? I really did. But I just couldn't get the audio right to where I was confident that everyone else would be able to keep up and understand what they were saying. My apologies. This one goes for a minute. But these points, this interaction really needs because Todd's trying to act as if he's not hurt,
offended,
or bothered by any of this, right? And I'm as it's going, I'm trying to look at the picture and
yeah, this one.
Pick it up, see what he's talking about, and can't. But oh, this okay. So he did nitpick it on stream. Cool. But I'd we'll just do this.
It's kind of funny because your other account, the whole boot. He put a thing on the community post. So do you remember?
Y'all heard that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your other account? That's what I heard. I'll rewind it back.
Was he trying to be facetious and just don't know how to be?
Or was this a direct shot? Listen. Listen.
If you didn't, Bips. So And then what was the other thing? Oh, the shark, the little shark thing. It's kind of funny because your other account, Lick the Whole Boot. He put a thing on the community post. So do you remember my little post about Fed or Glow State there? Remember how I dropped the mic with my opposable fins, right?
You sure? You guys sure he misspoke? I think I was a direct fucking shot, honestly. I think he's trying. Right. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, I think Todd's trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
And he's really shitty at it, right? Not like, people show up for the first time and, like, there's evidence rolling in before you even see, like, this person in the chat on who they are. It's not like that for him. It's a whole bunch of, like, just fucking, I think it's this, right?
Well, actually, technically, it probably could be. It's just from sources like, say, Billy or Rats, which are, not the most accurate sources I would run with.
Could be anything.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, he's trying, right? And he's trying to act like his feelings aren't, like, legitimately hurt right now by, like, these things that were hidden in the art. And then Vip's laughing in the beginning, but now trying to say, it's just the way the gay eye did it. Like,
Yeah.
does what you tell it to do, fuckface. Like, I think, I don't know, I've never gay-eyed anything, so. Could you imagine? Like, could you imagine every time we interacted, like, I did shit like this to you and, like, tried to pick apart anything and everything that was going on, like, in our interaction?
Interrogate just to make sure your suspicions are allayed.
50 sock accounts in one day. I found out there's a limit on how many sock accounts you can make from one, like, device in a day. Someone told me that. They knew these numbers. It's pretty wild. Boggled my mind. I was like, how do you even know this information? But then I remember I've only been YouTubing for since school was when I first started, like, watching and listening to YouTube videos. I'm new. Got any whiskey?
Uh-huh.
And how Flo stays in a school of fish because it gives them protection and camouflage, just like most quote unquote mean girls, Heathers like to, bullies like to group up. And then all of a sudden you get like this little shark thing going on. I like it.
No, you're looking into it way too.
He lives with his mom.
Abuela.
Abuela,
Grandma.
sorry, his abuela. Right. So, yeah, that's who I'm talking about. He lives with his abuela.
Yeah.
So,
And he was a bellhop.
I mean, employment's employment. Like,
Yeah.
right. High school football stars gotta fucking do something.
Yeah. I bet I could throw that football over to that man.
Gotta do something to get that one girl back that made you the sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Right. Right. No, that's what I mean. Like, that number's less than what the limit is. And yeah, like, that's what I'm like through one device without, like, doing the workaround. I can give you the numbers. I just gotta find them. Give me 1 second.
Much, man. I'm just.
And then, did you see the one on the community page for Lick the Whole Boot, where the actual school of fish is turning into a giant thing that actually is getting ready to swallow a shark? Did you see that? Isn't that interesting?
I had no idea. Honestly, I
go look at it. Go look at it. It's funny.
I was messing around with AI, and I was like, maybe I should make like a little shark thing. That'd be cool. And I just put that together real quick. I wasn't looking.
Mm-hmm.
That actually you're right on the money with how many you can make per phone number because you have to verify the phone number. You're right on the.
I'm not
into
fucking
anything
patient
like
enough to do that bullshit.
correlating it with anything.
You know, the funny thing is for me is that I tend to notice a lot more than I react to, and I like it though. I really do. It's funny how Boston says Todd doesn't sound like he's having fun. It's interesting because I'm literally playing a video game. It doesn't sound like you're working right now, Boston. You got the whole week off? What kind of Mississippi Energy Company job do you have where you can just hang out on your phone all day?
Todd's investigating right now. Todd thinks he's figured out this grand conspiracy that Vegas Vips is actually lick the whole boot. And he's telling you about all these things that like he's been having these arguments and thoughts with himself. Not only on live, but also in the shower. So he's just going to lay them all out right now. And then
glaze the whole boot.
And now he's going to like, after he lays it out, Vips is going to do what you've seen Vips doing, laughing at him, like, and really not responding. And he's going to make up with Vips in this, like, just with Vips laughing in his face. It's so fucking Kino, dude. Oh, they hug. Like, he talks about how much he's missed Vips' company. It's real.
Day long and not pay attention to what you're supposed to be doing at your job?
Boston, get up here, man. Tell us about your genital warts.
No, tell us about your job at the energy company in Mississippi. Tell us about that job that you sit around and you sit on your phone all day when you're supposed to be working.
If you can get paid for it.
Todd, you ain't never been to a job site in your fucking life, apparently. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
especially if you're a superintendent or something.
Like, I mean, fuck, bro. Like, when I was like, I could weld with my phone in my hand and still fucking type one-handed. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's not difficult, dude. Like, yeah, you melt your screen constantly, but like, so what? You're welding, you're making money. Like, fuck a phone. Like, you just get a protector, and then when that protector's got a few burns in it, like, move on to the next one. You miss it and it burns real good, like, then you got to insurance that bit. What happened, sir? I was welding. Burn a hole through my pocket and into my phone. Not difficult to talk. Just because you've never done anything in your life, you lack the understanding of how the real world works. Just like how the private sector has a limit on how much of a raise they can give an employee.
Oh my God.
Must be nice. Must be nice to be a paid subversive on the internet.
So listen, Guadalupe has been freaking out actually recently. She's been so concerned that Billy knows her address where she works. So Guadalupe has been trying to contact Billy on my channel.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
That's why she keeps asking for Billy.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, send me a picture of that smoking hot redhead that you think is.
This is like the weakest attempt for, like, oh my God. Like, you know where this is going, right? Like, what do you...
Guadalupe, even though she denies that she's smoking hot, because she's just an ugly plain Jane brunette, apparently. I don't believe that. I bet she's a smoking hot redhead. I think he got her, man.
Ask your wife permission to talk like this about another woman? Because you had to ask her about a Navy girl.
Getting a
or,
wrench.
I mean, Gravy girl.
Right? You legit talk to your wife about giving Gravy a wrench on your channel while you also discuss Chris Ryder's video premiere. While you sat down to dinner with your wife, you fucking dork.
After she works.
I really,
He took her wrench away. I guess she said no then.
Already? Oh, the wife must have changed her mind.
Or was it because of she wasn't agreeing with what he said the other night about what was it?
Oh, we're
When
going to get.
She was like, oh, okay.
Well, not that, but like we're going to get into like how Todd has read you and like he's got you figured out.
Oh,
but
okay.
apparently, I've just got way more power. Like Todd kind of like pumped my head up as I was clipping this. I'm not going to lie. I think I might need a
shout out
size
the big
8,
heads and shit.
right? I might need a size 8. Like honestly,
Damn. I thought I had a big head, man.
7 7/8, bruh. Like,
God damn. 7 3/4.
and like that was you can't even say hair because that was the same size. That's
We're
what
still
size
talking about
my
head
PC
sizes,
is.
right? I mean,
Right,
just
right.
clarifying.
Yeah.
Is that what we're-
Yeah,
okay,
not
okay.
like no. Not like
Yeah.
Okay, excited.
7
Todd.
3/4,
Calm down,
baby.
right. This is the longest clip, by the way. Like we're almost there. We really are.
No, I do actually have her true identity. That's why she's freaking out.
I think you
And
sent
she's-
it to me, didn't you? When she was sitting at that table. Yeah.
No, that was fake.
You know, like Vips is going to tell him, right? Vips, like I said, this is long, but like there's a lot of stuff in here. Like, and just this fucking 10 minutes of clip. I tried to speed it up. I did.
Oh, you're good.
I know, like but it's just so slow for me. I feel like we're just dragging the fucking like.
Fake. The whole nurse thing, that was actually a hoax generated by one of the F3 subversives, whatever. But I think I have the real deal this time.
It's not magic.
Okay. Cool story. Look at Vegas Vips. He's so desperate for there to be sparks on his show right now. He's trying to get people up here. Come on up, Boston. Are you not allowed to talk while you're at work because people find out you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing?
I mean, listen, I stand by my statement. I think Guadalupe has a great voice.
Oh, dude, I said it first, man. You don't remember?
Like, Todd, like, Lupe's been around for years, bruh. Bruh. You think you're first that want to fuck her voice? Like, bro, come on.
She just needs to keep saying, I'm a rapper too.
Right? The cool story, I think he was reading the chat. I'm not sure. I don't know if we were there or not. I think he was reading the chat when he said cool story. I mean, if not, Justin, if that's a serious, I didn't know that. I didn't think that was a serious question. Honestly, it's a dead channel now. Yeah, it's a. The channels they renamed and shit. They're going another direction. Todd's got it all figured out. Todd knows what he's told us a little bit so far, but it gets deeper. Oh, the conspiracy gets deeper.
Oh boy.
Dude, everyone's biting on me, dude. Everyone bites. Everyone bites. Bunch of biters. No original content out there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you don't remember I said she had a smoking hot voice?
Crystal, would you like to come up here and ask generally specific any questions?
Vegas said she's hot. She's hot. All right, what am I getting rid of here? Let's see. Let's get rid of that one.
You gonna get them mouth noises, son?
He's like ripping my whole hand off.
Is he back to Magic?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is he allowed to buy cards again?
Think so. I guess so. Oh, that's the end. Oh, that's the end of that one. Thank fucking God. That was the clip that doesn't end. Lowered my lighting. Oh, did you hear that, Kaiser?
What's up, Shimon?
Shimon, baby, Shimon. Now I don't even remember it. I got retard questions. This is the next one. It is 2 minutes.
So what's the lie? The lie is that Billy knows where she lives or knows her true identity. Is that the lie that she's so desperate to confront him about?
Yeah, and you can hear it in her voice too. She was overly concerned the other day. She was actually pissed. I actually got her like upset. I succeeded in finally making the Lupe upset.
Sure, you got that.
I don't think so. She's not that kind of person. She's pretty cool, calm, and collected. Just like the cucumber that Boston shoves up his ass.
Like,
cool as a cucumber.
Can't simp any harder while
He likes those bumps. It reminds him of his own cheddar dick.
Yeah.
Don't you, Boston? You like those bumps? You like those bumps, Boston?
It's ribbed for his pleasure, bish.
Gotta have the bumps on the pickle, or it's just not the same.
Todd. You need to come to grips with things in your own psyche so you could be a happier person. I mean, don't, because it works for us, but your tales are, well, telling.
This dude thinks about like legitimately more gay sex than I'd be willing. Like, I'd wager Scott out on, like, honestly,
of people that he perceives as enemies, even.
Right.
Well, maybe he likes angry sex.
I forgot about this.
Isn't that the best part of having a fight because it makes makeup sex awesome, right? Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Hold on. Yeah. Forgot about this.
No. Miles Murphy.
Shout out Miles Murphy and them, right?
Rubber bands and all make them shoot faster.
Right. He's got his cross dildos, laser tag hero, his driver's badge with the fucking lift mustache and the fucking USPS. That's all of Todd's accomplishments in one box.
And
like that. Whoa, buddy, that looks terrible. Need to watch.
And somehow that flag looks better than
Wranglers. Right. Oh, fuck. All right.
Thank you, Linda. Now that's
how come you don't have some? You don't really have a lot of people in here, man. You got 25 people. You got like a huge channel. You got like almost 7,000 subs. You don't buy subs, do you?
Todd's been stewing on some shit.
Mm-hmm.
He came to get it all off his chest today, but they're gonna hug, don't worry.
He wants to get it off his chest and then get some on his chest later.
Right. Okay.
I'm slacking.
Tell me you don't buy subs.
No, I've never bought subs.
Okay, well, then how percentage-wise, how is that possible? Then how do you have so few people in here for a live stream? That's weird, isn't it?
Most of my regular audience, they only tune into my nighttime stuff. I usually
when you're
go
walking
live
around.
at night. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
When I
that.
walk
Hey, those of y'all that like see this dude like at nighttime when he's live and he
Does he have a lot in his?
I know that time that he was driving his Hellcat around that looked like a city fucking bus. There was like 12 people in there and 9 of them were trolling. So
Kind of like Todd's channel.
I mean, like, oh, Tracy, don't worry. They're going to start counting pockets, but like, oh shit. They're going to like start trying to count people's pockets, but you'd be amazed. Like, there's a lot of people that fucking focus on that shit for some reason. I really don't get it. But, like, it's fucking insane.
That's big, dude. There's a lot of stuff all over the world, like Taiwan and all kinds of places.
Rock
Tokyo.
pocket.
There was one I saw where they go to like the red light districts in like Tokyo and show. It's kind of weird, dude. When you see like Tokyo trying to like emulate
Tokyo, buddy.
You got a thing.
You obviously don't understand Japanese culture, my buddy. Todd, take cues from Johnny Somali and do your thing in those places.
Go IRL that. I mean,
yeah.
But don't you worry. We export culture, no manufacturing, right?
the American culture and dyeing their hair blonde and stuff like that. And it's like I kind of don't like it. I kind of I think these cultures should be proud of where they come from and not try to emulate our failed frickin' societies.
We'll leave.
Have you seen stuff like that where they're like they're? I think we export culture. I don't know that we export any kind of manufacturing anymore, really.
Stop dyeing your hair, bitches. Like,
what's up with that?
That's the lighting.
Especially ironic because, okay, so Todd apparently doesn't like women that dye their hair, and his wife very clearly dyes her hair a color of red that does not occur in nature. Like,
but he likes that.
Well, no, that's okay because, like, it doesn't occur in nature. But if you're not American, stop trying to take the blonde-haired, blue-eyed look, right? Because that's only for Todd's right. And if you can't be in Todd's right, you can't dye your hair. That's all, right?
Right.
So, and the ghost is the lighting, and I turned the lighting down. I took some Tylenol or fucking Aleve migraine. Is that Aleve migraine? It's got like caffeine and shit in it.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah.
It's coming. Legal Mindset would be a great person to listen to.
Yeah.
In relation to that situation. Legal Mindset. Now I gotta play.
Tozy has him on all the
more
time.
like it.
I gotta play it. I gotta play it. Down here in this one. Legal mindset. Legal mindset. More like legal dick sucker.
Seriously?
Legal mindset. Legal mindset. Legal dick suckers, more like it.
Fucking love it. Shout out to whoever the fuck made that on the farms. Shout out to the farms that we don't speak of, right? That we don't speak of. Legal Mindset is great people. Like legit great people. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I guess he's my favorite lawyer since he responds to my message. I mean, I didn't use the mod for him, like when there were only 2 people who had a ring, like during the
really?
death days and shit. Yeah, no, that definitely not. I had a wrench. I was special. Just didn't use it. I was like, I'm not fucking cheap. Like, Janny wasn't a thing back then, but I was still like, I'm not sweating any of it. Like, I don't. No, won't do it. Mhm. That one ended. So so now we're going to get into the Lupe fanfic. You guys ready? The simping go.
Oh boy.
Nothing.
Do you ever have any interest of traveling to like Tokyo, Japan, or like these other countries just to see the cities?
Yeah, I did spend a year in Korea. Well, mostly around military bases and stuff. With one exception, I was able to go to Jeju Island, which is kind of like Hawaii for China, Japan, and Korea. You know, it's like their vacation spot.
No, sir. No, sir. Hawaii is Hawaii. Hawaii is Hawaii.
Oh man.
I mean,
And Todd, what were you? 18? 20?
VTubers scare me. Not gonna lie, because I know it's just some fat Indian bitch on the other side of that fucking fake avatar, 100% of the time. Sorry. Side quest.
We did a quick layover in Japan. We basically just transferred onto another plane.
By Todd's thinking, I've been to Ireland.
The Shannon swap.
Yeah, I drank beer in Ireland. Like, I had a night out on the town in Ireland. I chugged a beer in the fucking airport during a fucking connecting flight in Shannon. Shout out to Shannon. I was all up in that connecting flight, if you know what I'm saying.
Got to see was the airport. So the short answer is absolutely. My biological father did hardstyle karate, and he told me that he went to
karate.
I thought I missed that. I don't even remember that being in the clip. Thank you.
Oh my god.
I was pissed I didn't find it.
Hardstyle karate.
But like, why does that even come up? And what is hardstyle karate? Right? I mean, it was a great airport, I guess. I still had to go outside to smoke, so fuck that place.
Man, that's 90s and early 2000s when you do layovers in Europe, you could just smoke.
Dude, like you can still smoke in the Atlanta airport now.
Yeah, they had the rooms.
Right? You don't even got to light up a cigarette. You just go in there and fucking breathe the air at that point.
Yeah. But my partner was still alive. We would fly across country. His family lives up in upstate New York, and that was the specific order. Is we had to lay over Atlanta so we could smoke on his layover.
I don't even know what that I don't know what hard style karate means. Hey, watch this, gravy girl. Hold on. Pause my mic.
You can tell that the earth is flat from that picture, sir.
Oh, I just cleared my throat and no one fucking heard it and I didn't chew on it either. Sorry.
I do it better, thank you.
Fuck you.
Now take a couple of chews.
Open mouth at that too. Like you gotta really hear the chew in it. Like holy fuck. But VTubers are like the Asian. I don't know if they're Asian. I should they have like digital avatars and like like those types of like weird like that's like a whole different sector of like slave labor on the internet. Like really terrible predatory contracts for company like, but that's a whole nother thing. And I know I said like fat Indian chick, but that was a joke. Most of the people I've seen come out and complain are usually of like Asian descent, I think. But I could be completely off on that too. I'm sure there's like a bunch of people that got in on that gig because it got really popular really fast. Or so like I don't even know what they talk about on. They just scare me.
I mean, so he could be talking about Kyokushin, which is a full contact form of karate that doesn't involve doing all the katas and stuff like that. Billy.
Dumb hag. That's what you call me, as a dumb hag. I'm
I don't it might, if you got the reoccurring one, it's probably like redoes it the same day I don't know. When it comes to that, like it's different. Like you go in and request a payout and then on the next Wednesday it sends a transfer. But if not, it just like all sits there. It doesn't come directly to me. So, but yeah. But thank you, Billy. Thank you. And yeah, I get. Trust me. Hopefully my every month payments are about to come to an end.
I find this funny for some reason.
Right. That's exactly what I was. We're making the same joke, Billy. I love it. Right. Hopefully those are about over. We shall see.
Japan, like I think it was probably about 25 years ago now. And he said the people are so polite, respectful. He said that at one point in time he was on the street and it started to rain. He didn't have an umbrella, and a police officer stopped, gave him an umbrella, and just said, just pass it on, give it to someone else that might need it when you no longer need it. And he just was he was remarkable at how stoic, compartmentalized, respectful, polite their society is. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a good thing. So yeah, I would love to see, but here's the thing about Asians. They're unapologetically pro-Asian, especially their own group. I mean, like Chinese love Chinese more than anyone else, Japanese, so far and so forth. But overall, their in-group preference bias is very strong. And but I've seen their cultures kind of seems like it's slipping away a little bit, which is kind of a sad thing, I think.
Admittedly, don't know anything about it.
So but I mean, you can cancel it. It's not a forever thing, sir. But gotcha, bitch. Gotcha.
What's up, Walter? Good to see you.
No, it's the Diddy Party one that's on my soundboard.
Who said anything about yellow cake?
All right. So, I mean, this is the.
But yeah, hey, how you doing, Miss Adriana? How you doing?
I skipped a little bit. I'm trying to get the Lupe fan.
Shall we? That was silly of me. I probably should have attacked my girlfriend because Guadalupe is actually.
Oh, too far.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Well, it's interesting because there's rumors going around that you're actually Guadalupe's girlfriend because Guadalupe is actually, into the old bicycle scene, which would make sense why she plays all that guy on guy hot sweet action when she tries to bomb.
Why would a lesbian play dude on dude porn? Why does that make sense in your mind?
They don't want to see that.
All right.
It's like Scotto watching lesbian porn to get off.
Yeah, right up there. That's
Todd,
what Lupe and I do. We have a mailing thing. When I'm done with my porn, I send it hers and she sends it hers.
Pay it
Talk
forward.
this out.
Oh shit!
All right.
Hey,
Thank you, Beast Mode.
Beast Mode. Boom. I was like, everyone noticed, so I'm just gonna like not triple click it. Someone's gonna get it before me.
And I was waiting on you because I was
That's
like,
fine.
okay, which one of us is gonna get it first? And yeah.
So it went from all three of us clicking on stuff. Now none of us are.
The bicycle scene, I think he's trying to say ride a bike without a seat is where this goes, but it's a really odd description. I mean, could have said like the Subaru car club, like all kinds of shit. Well, Subaru Baja, sorry. Like could have went all kinds of directions with it, but the bicycle scene, unless I'm missing something in the lore, am I missing something? No? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. And Jody, I don't know. I'll take your word on that, Jody. Still don't.
The butch lesbians or the butch gays? The butch lesbians watch gay porn or lesbians watch butch gay porn? Or both.
Right? Like, because I still don't.
Okay, maybe this is my answer.
Oh, dang, Billy Cox.
God damn.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fuck. Hell yeah. Get you some of that. I'm ready for an organized hardcore karate dwarf cage match with Irish Demon and the toddler. Holy shit.
The prize will be a box of Lucky Charms.
Right? Like, it'll have to be in a shed, though. It'll have to be in a shed.
It'd be a big auditorium.
Or like a hospital room. One or the other. It's the connections just.
Well, since Todd's a Viking, I mean, that would just be a couple of leprechauns, right?
Right. Like, holy fuck. God, like, how are you a Viking in 5'2", bro? Like, and zero muscle on your body. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
He has muscle. It's just all in.
It's under all the fat, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to get on the email list.
You started.
You just jump into the email list. There's a distro for that, right? There's a distro.
The Discord channel, yeah.
Right. Is what with Ralph or Ruff? Wyatt.
You shut up, Beast Mode.
Right? And like all you gotta do is like just start taking a clothing item off after a clothing item and he'll follow suit, right? And then you could have a white guy crotch off. Shout out the white guy crotch offs in them. But like here he's having like lesbian fantasies about Lupe.
Alrighty then.
Other people's channels. So that all starts to make sense. So apparently you're part of the eligible community. So yeah, I mean, good for you. Good for you. It's not a crime. Yeah, let's do that. Right? It's not a crime. You know, like who you want to like. I mean, ride that bicycle without a seat. Go for it. It is what it is.
Isn't that a joke geared towards men? Like gay men?
Usually.
I thought so. Like, I've heard it before, but like not so much for lesbians. But again, I don't got a box to like scissor with, so I don't know the lore completely. Oh, here we go. Now he's gonna shout out his favorite woman.
Well, What the?
So he just had a he had a full blown Barbie selfie moment there. I don't know if you guys witnessed that.
Where he noticed he was made of plastic. Like what? What do you mean?
It don't matter. Fuck you.
Dude, you got to send me that. Are there more like that?
Oh, dude, he made like 7 of these breakdown videos, mental breakdown videos, dude.
Do you think he's like trying to do the Barbara Streisand effect kind of thing?
I don't know, but it's not working on anybody. It's just a bad look for him.
Yeah, I don't know. So look, I want to talk about Josh, man. I want to talk about the old Super Power. What is this? The Power Bottom Butt Pirates channel, the new one. What do they call it? What's their name of their super?
Todd, you realize those are different things, right? Like completely separate. And again, like it's cute that you're trying to act like you don't know the channel name. It really is cute. But Vip's already said he watches he watches the show, for fuck's sake. Like there's a reason why like Vip's left this up, but nothing else. Like, come on, Todd. Like how, buddy, you can't be this dumb kid. Like, really? I don't know if it's still up, but like for it to be up the next day when I rip this, it's not very Vips like.
No, they're usually down like immediately.
The bicycles are coveted in Viking culture. Well known. That's how they took over so many towns and raped, burnt, pillaged. It was on the bicycle. I'd still be straight, but would double subscribe. Would double to subscribe if you change the channel name to Super Bottom Butt Pirates. Oh fuck. But then like I might get stuck with that because then some idiot, like you see the LLC gayness that they're doing, like gay ops. So
yeah,
we would be stuck. We would definitely lose, and then we'd have to be like a 1 or something. Not that, right? No. So, all right. So now Todd's going to
put a most in front of it. It would be most Super Bottom Butt Pirates.
Right. Well, I meant like to come back, right? Like, after the 14 days.
Giggity on the comeback? No.
Thank you. So now, Todd, like, we're like 2 hours into this stream now, and it's all been working up to this. Todd's gonna tell us he's got it all figured out. Ooh, buddy. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hillbilly Studio.
Oh, the Hillbilly Studio? Okay, yeah. So I want to talk about the breakup between F3 and the Hillbilly Studio. And I want to explore a little bit more on whether, you said there might be something to this whole, because Trump's your president now. Although I don't trust Donald Trump like fully. I think he might be a Trojan horse, and I've said that often, way before the election.
Dude, you're such a fence rider.
Whenever it's convenient. Whenever it's convenient for you, Todd. Like, oh, it's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think there might be something to that. Now, somebody says that he's taking a break to focus on family. Cool, that's admirable. And freedom's free, right? You can do whatever you want. But I think it's interesting how that channel was making money, and I'm kind of wondering.
Oh, you're kind of wondering about a channel making money. You don't say, Todd. You
You're
wanna
such a jealous bitch.
Both of them. Oh, buddy, it's I'm not going to cuck this content. I'm not going to edge it anymore.
If because he may or may not have been behind on his may or may not, allegedly, these are my words, not Vegas Vips, that he may or may not be behind on his child support, that maybe perhaps the money coming from that channel was being garnished, and well, maybe that caused the rift, because as we know, Jeff seems to do the majority of the weird content on that channel. Any thoughts on that?
You mean make the majority? Weird content?
You mean just content?
Mm-hmm.
And not just, playing a video game and letting other people's videos just play and play and play with no commentary changing or anything.
Like, you watch videos from start to finish, Todd? Like,
you walk away and let them keep playing while you put your dogs on their runner.
You don't pay tax on insurance payouts, right? But they were talking about the survivors benefits. If you ever make it to this, if you're still back there, if you make it to this point ever, that
we don't know where you are.
Right. I trust Trump as much as I trusted Obama. Super rich elite, old family ties to politics, people that are in power and super wealthy. What's not to trust? Danny, how dare you? They're mortal enemies forever.
Yes. Hate
up
each other.
And it's stuck. Fuck you forever. Or some shit like that.
Shout out to more assassinations than any other president in history.
For fuck's sake, allegedly would be people have heard some stuff and people are talking about it. Not, I just randomly made it up in my head. Well, to be fair, right? Dude has openly admitted that point, I think. Right? Yeah, he's talked about it before. When they were like trying to fucking come after him and all that shit. He's like, yeah, I get it. Like, and he's explained it. It's not my place to talk about it. Like, yeah, it's still up. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Me love you long time.
Queer.
Hillbilly Studio.
Oh, the Hillbilly Studio.
Oh, I restarted it. Sorry, it was over. It was over. All right, so now they've got idea, like they both already have ideas in their head how much money the channel made.
How much do you speculate that the F3 studio was making before they had their breakup?
I couldn't even. I mean, I think you can get the analytics for it. I don't really care enough to dig in anyone's ass that.
I mean, the analytics don't tell you super chat.
No,
for fuck's sake, like, little homie, get your shit together.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to get a DP if you can't get your shit together. Like, for real, for real. I'll beat you off this yard. Sorry. I could not, like,
little homie. But I mean, like Social Blade and stuff is freaking highly fucking inaccurate anyway.
No, sir. It's been known for it's built its reputation on pinpoint accuracy of between $8 and $7,000 is what this channel made this month. And it's like, oh, thanks for narrowing that down. And it doesn't even factor in like super chat memberships or anything like
that. Just AdSense. And the quality of your AdSense, I guess.
right? Like, and more people give you views here watching Todd than on his own stream. I won't give him or Kaiser the views, right? I like couldn't. It's tough, like sitting down and clipping this shit. Not gonna lie, because I find what I want to talk about, but I try not to think about what I'm going to say because I just want it to be natural, like conversation, and not like I'm waiting for you to finish so I can say my next thing, and because I like it that way. Just but here they are. Don't worry, Vips already has a number picked out, and then Todd's going to give his number.
Much unless they try to hurt my family directly.
I think they may have been averaging somewhere around $1,000 a month.
$1
grand.
Did he say one?
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, Todd. Todd's at least going to make some sense here. He really is, right?
And Josh wanted that money all to himself.
I don't think that's enough. They got almost everybody on that channel is a member.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, did that hurt, Todd? Did that hurt? Hurt you to say that, Todd? Hey, Todd, let me, I'm not here to brag. Like, that's not what this is about. But, you know, Todd, there's people that have memberships here and have coffee memberships.
Oh, no.
Like, if you want to start doing math, like, you can math it up, Playboy. But again, like, it just shows you, like, what they're upset about. They're like, how come? How come?
You think it's more?
I think it's more.
More than $1,000 a month he was making?
Yeah, I'll probably say he probably rakes in about $2,200 a month after taxes. It would be my guess. If I were to take a guess, I mean, it's not crazy. You know, it's not like a crazy amount of money, but it's. I mean, for doing something you're kind of. I mean, like, imagine if you didn't ever have to leave your house and you got to talk to weirdos like me on the internet all your life.
God, you choose to not leave your house.
You choose to not work.
He said, imagine if, as if like that's some type of wet dream or something. Like,
and don't call your YouTubing, Todd. If you put some effort into it, it could be a job. But if you're not, if you're doing 16 hours a day, freaking online, and you're not doing any better than you are, Todd, reassess, buddy. Or don't really, but again,
like
Boston.
Again, this is just like a really weird conversation for these guys to be having. Like, did you like what? How much money do you think fucking Todd makes between his 2 or 3 channels? Negative how much? Like what the fuck, dude? Like, why? What? Like, why are you why are you pocket watching someone else? For what reason? Don't get it.
So to Todd's question to Vips, he has 24 people watching right now.
But still early.
Yeah, it's what, 7 something there.
You still got
6.
a few commutes to make to get to where he wants to be. So, like, they know by now. Unless you want to watch him on the bus, like, just wait till later.
And got paid to do it. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, wouldn't it? I mean, let's just be objective here.
You got paid to never leave your house. Like, I mean, Todd, you could like like stop depending on JJ, Amber, and her fucking crazy mom or whatever. Like, do something, make content, provide. Dude, go read the comments in ours. Like, look at the people like just that are appreciative of having a place to like not have to be like you for a little bit, forget about other shit, provide a community that like isn't surrounded around hate. I mean, yeah, we laugh at you, but like that, like we're laughing at you, Todd, not like hateful life ruination type shit like you guys tried to do. It's much different, dude. You'll see that like people like, but all you want to do is sit around and have uninteresting conversations with uninteresting people and opine on things you have zero idea about at all.
It won't even take 2 seconds to Google a fact, the recidivism rate,
right,
to make yourself sound credible.
God damn it. Todd's buddies with Billy. Todd has a direct line with the YouTube CEO. He's making bank. He gets a meeting with them any day he wants, right?
He
Same
just
day
walks
service.
in, son.
Same day service. Right. Like
75, boy.
this dude like sits there all day in that basement. Like no thank you. Like at all. I couldn't imagine. Like
He was for about 13 years, Jess. The whole time he was between service.
Yeah. Right. That's when he was proposing to his wife to get welfare benefit. Openly.
He was begging her to marry him over and over.
You get that government cheese.
Oh yeah.
Like,
he's salty he didn't.
That's why he hates like the black community, is because he thinks that like like on top of growing up. Well, no, because he grew up in New York, right? Or something weird like that. Somewhere
Connecticut, I think.
Well, one set of his parents I know had a freaking resort in Connecticut or Vermont, up in the New England states.
A resort? They owned a resort? Like a ski resort?
I don't know. It was just some kind of vacation resort.
Or like a
I
fucking.
think it was some type of bed and breakfast kind of thing.
Okay.
What are the
Either way.
like
Something?
property
Yeah,
share?
this was some kind of little hotel.
I have to say like a property share. What are those things? A timeshare. They had a timeshare.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah. But that was pre Boston, I think. He got
Like just this comment. Todd doesn't clean, he doesn't make sandwiches, and he doesn't help around the house because women's work. But yeah, he was a stay-at-home dad for 13 years.
Yeah.
AKA useless bum. Right. Like and again, like this is something I've done before. Like
I mean,
up during my divorce, I did 2 years, right? Like, but that was also an incredibly like difficult time in my life, and my like I'll stand here today and say, yeah, my wife worked 2 jobs while I stayed at home and took care of the kids because she had to work like retail jobs and shit. They were both part-time jobs, right? I'm not fucking proud of it, but I'm proud of her. And then, like, once my divorce was finalized and custody shit was figured out, and I was no longer being coached into fucking suicide, and I got my PTSD fixed, like, under control, and those issues were gone, and I immediately went to fucking work, and, like, within 6 months, like, got myself into a position I was making prevailing wage, fucking 38 something an hour. Like,
I bet you didn't get anything more than a 3% raise because that's all the law allows.
Right, because I went from $12 an hour to $38 an hour. How's that work again? 3%.
It's a myth. You didn't. No, it didn't
Right.
happen. That's like I tell you, my apprentices go from 18 to 40. Oops, Todd, what the fuck?
Right.
What's up with that?
And like, dude,
Todd, I offered to help you get into the crane business. You get paid $18 an hour to learn.
Right. I'm thinking, like, still thinking about it, but then I worry about taking something like that and with like all like, because I was working when like the whole F3 thing started, but like,
yeah,
I have I get in trouble at work usually because I just run out of patience and give a fuck, and yeah, so I wouldn't want to like take someone's name and attach it to my behavior in the real world at all, because
you know how the construction world is. It's
right, and
we're all hard to get along with at times.
right, and it's like, dude, you're only going to like disrespect me, and because like, yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Let me see. 1, 2, 3 jobs, right? 3. Quick, fast, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about after school, like 3 jobs, right? Mm-hmm. Which was during COVID, so. But yeah, like
there's a big difference. Yeah,
I did like I cleaned the house, I took care of the kid, like fucking did the laundry, all of that shit, like back and forth, preschool, everything. Like, yeah, I did everything like as a stay at home because, dude, childcare is fucking outrageous. Like,
mm-hmm.
And I mean,
between childcare and insurance, fucking
like, and at this point, like, I'd much rather homeschool my kids than risk whatever. Like, there's a whole lot of risk at like sending your kids to school now. Like,
yeah.
But then again, I don't know. I'm just an absent father living in my ex-wife's basement, not doing anything to provide or anything, right? I think that's how that went. Yeah. Now back more into Todd's got it figured out.
You know, so I mean, I'm not harshing anyone that's trying to make money and stuff, but I think it's ideological. I think maybe Josh, who claims to be the only true conservative on that panel, actually looked up and realized, yeah, these guys are Marxist, communist, pinko traitors to the country.
Todd, you got it all figured out, bud. That's exactly what happened.
I think you, Todd, are the only one that believes in the communist ideal.
Got it all figured out, Todd. You got 100%. You miss 100% of the shots you take, or you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
He just misses 100% of his shots, even though he's sniper trained.
Holy fuck, dude. Oh, buddy.
Yes, Donald, it's 1952. You didn't know?
Right? Like,
he is the resurrection of Joe McCarthy.
and Hitler. Wait, what? But Todd, you got it all figured out, bud. You got
What's
it
up,
right.
KY?
Right down the barrel. Shoot. Dead true. All right, now we're going to get into Ned, right? Ned, I hope you're ready.
Oh, giggity.
I hope you're ready. Oh, buddy. Whenever you're ready, just let me know.
I'm ready.
You know what? You know that G2 has his own channel, right?
Well, I'm hearing good things about G2.
Dude, he has a channel with 1,000 subs.
Thank you.
And what he does is he does this PTSD thing where he just reads off, like, I don't know, warrior stories about PTSD and how he's like encouraging people to seek help, and like it's almost like he does like these therapy sessions on his channel, right? But what's so hypocritical is that he can do these little therapeutic sessions for PTSD victims, right? But then he hops on Hillbilly Studio.
PTSD victims?
Victims.
Sorry.
You do know that that's a trauma injury, Bippy. Maybe you should listen. You might learn something.
But he just said it's so hypocritical because you can do that and then you can hop over here, right?
So, did we not make it clear that we laugh at people over here? And there's nothing serious or not here to help anybody over here? Isn't that
Yin yang.
very clear?
Yin yang.
Two things. I can do two things. I can have a serious side, and I really need to come over here and freaking laugh at stupid lolcows after doing research, working my job, going through an emotional battle to get the information out there that I do. So, yes, I'm not a hypocrite. Thank you, Danny. You're passing. That's where I get my cigars, man.
Right.
And this isn't wrong for me because I live near Castro District, so you know.
I got Castro's oil in my vehicle.
Time to this out.
Right.
My mom made me drink castor oil.
Oh,
yeah, how dare I have fun? I have to be serious and fucking kiss every vet's ass. Believe me, I don't kiss every vet's ass.
Gets better. Like it gets way better. Way better.
And then completely acts totally different and starts engaging in all this hateful rhetoric with Jeff, and he actually attacks people. He jumps in right with them, right, and starts insulting people, putting people down.
Mm-hmm.
But then the moment he leaves Hillbilly Studio, he'll go back to his own channel, right, and then he'll start talking about how, oh, come to my channel, we do therapeutic PTSD stuff for veterans and whatnot. Yeah. But he was attacking Navy Girl with Jeff and Scotto.
We were laughing at Navy Girl.
How do you like attack is physical? You fucking like.
I haven't kissed your ass, Tracy.
Wait. I think we've been pretty clear about how this goes. So I'm not going to like keep explaining it. If you're new, right? Welcome to the shit show.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Here we go. Here's some more.
Yeah, so here's I'm glad you're bringing that up because that's my big bone of contention with G2. I think, and listen,
Is
man, I get it. I think he's a lonely dude, and I think he's got a certain friend circle, and if he loses that friend circle, you know, it's. I mean, I can't imagine dating right now, let alone trying to really make kind of friends if you don't really want to go out and be around people. People are weird right now. It's a weird time in America and in the West. But I think he's a lonely boy, and I think that because I saw it, dude. I even
Look, it's coming. It's coming.
Do you think if I was dating, I would bring them up on this channel?
Same. Thank you, Odin. Thank you.
Hello, Odin.
We do. We're what real or is it legit veteran? A legit veteran like Todd, right?
Yeah.
Got out legit veterans like Todd. No.
Todd, let me be extremely, extremely clear right now. I don't give a fuck about you, Todd Bryant's veteran status, you piece of shit. Because you stand for nothing that the ideals that we were raised on come from. You're a racist, bigot, homophobe. Am I clear? And I'll piss on your military service. I'll go out. Ricada told me I could.
I'll just piss on you.
Yeah. So I have no respect for you. I don't know Navy girl, but he supports you, so I have no respect for her in that sense unless she does something to prove us wrong. Or prove me wrong. I'm not speaking for the team here.
Straight up,
And
like, I mean, not even like supporting him. You want to support him, that's fine. Like, but just like her behavior, her understanding, her reasoning, knowledge, intelligence, her ability to look past Todd's fucking story about stacking bodies like cordwood in a Connex. That's the main sticking point for me. From a 20-year Navy vet.
Yeah. And she's co-signing it. Here, I'll give you a tier list, Todd. Tier 1, you got Kaiser, DeWitt. Tier 2, we got you, Tim Kennedy. Only respect him a little more because we know he actually been to combat. We know he did some great shit. He just freaking let it go to his head. So that's where you stand. So somewhere in between Tim Kennedy and Kaiser. Clear? Okay.
Gotcha. Right. Like, and Flo understands. Flo's been through the system. Flo gets it. Like, Todd has somehow like been sheltered from the world his entire fucking life. I don't understand how at all. Like, what happened there? But I mean, normally
it is a guttural reaction for me that immediately stopped me.
Unless they're trolling comments, right? Like, my favorite are like, as like a certified plumber's assistant, like, And then they're talking about nuclear physics or some shit. And I'm like, all right, I get it. I laughed. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I'm like, I get it. Holy fuck. Oh, all right.
Email this dude. I was after he donated to my commander, my wife and I both thanked him very much for what he did and that he showed respect and he honored that he at least honored his word. He didn't mean that he liked me. It meant that he honored his word and I could respect that. And then he immediately went back to F3 and I was sitting there. Somebody said, oh, he's over there F3. And so I'm watching and I'm saying hi or something like that. And, because I'm like, all right, here's an olive branch. Here's G2. He's done the right thing, in my opinion. He said he was going to do something. His yes was his yes, right? As a Christian or a Jew is supposed to be, you're supposed to keep your word. And it seemed like he did. But then he sat there and I could see the look on his face when they were still dunking on me and making fun of my command.
Mike D gets it. As a certified forklift operator, I approve of this message. Goddamn right. Like, that forklift certification is legendary on the internet comment section. Like, I still have mine upstairs laminated because of that fact. Like, I would post pictures of that bitch. Like, straight up, like, here's my verification. I can talk about medical science.
I'll top you. I'm a personnel lift operator, damn it.
Ooh-wee. And then shout out to Chris Hansen and them, right?
Yeah. Todd, don't you have a seat over
there? Not just Ned. Like, I would. I mean, I'd make a joke, but I would also, like, point them in the direction of the fucking number. Like,
I mean, yeah, I've offered it to him. I've offered him. I was even, I mean, I've shared all the emails with the commissary. Shit. Good number, Billy.
You might find some comments out there attached to my name with like this beginning. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna just be straight up honest. Like, at one point in time, like, maybe might have happened. I like just being a smart ass, but yeah, it like people using those statements seriously, like they're fucking like why? Ghost is
Pat. The reason I did was because he started on his racist shit again. So I was just like, fuck you. And I published it all. So I told him to stop it.
Right. And again, like, he's completely misreading this situation too. Like, because he can't think past, he doesn't see what he's doing as wrong in this situation surrounding this entire thing. That still a year later is like, he was waving the fuck.
Yeah.
Right. So, Todd.
Exactly, Jess. You said it for us. The memorial.
Right. It's disgusting, Todd. And the fact you're not embarrassed of your actions tells like, I don't want to say us, tells me all I need to know about you, who you are as a person, and what you actually fucking stand for in your life. Never mind the lies you tell about said situation. Like, it, like, that takes it to a whole different level. But just even if like you hadn't told that fucking lie, or well, those lies and that like surrounding that event, like, you'd still be a fucking disgusting person just waving around a memorial of some guy that you don't even know how they fucking died, God.
You met him once in the channel.
And he wanted to make sure you weren't going to fucking use your weapon on yourself. He felt bad for you, sat down and had fucking lunch or midnight chow with your fucking fat ass. Like,
commander, and I could see you know how you can read somebody, right? Like you see a look on their face and you're like, yeah, that person's not really, he's not really liking what's going on. It's almost like he's like,
Yeah, it's like similar to when you look at Boston's face when he's looking at another guy at a strip club.
No, Todd. He doesn't like what you're doing. I don't want to talk for you. I'm sorry.
But I mean, no, I mean, I don't remember that time. Maybe I was tired. Maybe it was late and I had worked a long day. Thank you, East Coast. I mean, so many variables, but I do know that it was about you and not about Scotto, Jeff, even Josh.
There was at that
I
time.
don't care about you, Todd.
There was also the other people that he was bitching about, as well as he was using his commander as both sword and shield. Right? Because he was like, oh, this person didn't donate, and this person didn't donate.
Oh, yeah.
So all that was going on as well. And it's like, I mean, it's legitimately fucking gross. Like, to the point, like, remember when he was like, oh, you didn't even, you didn't show, like, he didn't show the part where I was talking about my dead commander. No shit, Todd. Like, I respect that man and his family. Like, I forgot to say that's what Todd is thinking.
Oh man, the more you talk, Todd, the more I just dislike you so much.
Like, his misunderstanding of the world, but he's about to say that, like, he's 100% right on his judgment of people.
no, not excited, not excited at all.
I'm just kidding.
The opposite, more like a revulsion. And so G2 was like, I could tell that he wasn't liking what they were saying in that moment, but he didn't have the wherewithal to just say, hey guys, you know, look, we know his DD214 is real. We know he identified his commander like we asked him to. He did exactly what we asked. And
no, you did not.
You revisionist history, motherfucker.
I remember this very clearly. That I think that was my first email. Was I can pull it up even.
Right, I was going to say I might have it. Yeah, because like he didn't hold up his end of the bargain, and
no, he didn't.
I remember it because you were like, "It's disgusting. I'm tired of seeing him do this." Like, out of respect for the family and the commander, like I'm just going to do this. So shut the fuck up.
That's pretty much word for word what the email said. So I mean, I've played it on lives numerous times.
No, we showed it
on my community page. We showed it on F3. Todd, you can't make up stuff from your own words, and
this was some revision as fuck, dude. Like,
yeah,
you just hitting your high notes and think nobody else knows or has the evidence to disprove every fucking word you're saying.
I mean, you keep saying you're gonna put the emails up. Put up anything different than I put up, Todd.
East Coast Audits, thank you. He uses his command. So he uses his dead commander as sword and shield, right? Like, he'll use it to cut when it's convenient, and he'll use it to like block when it's convenient. But the lie he told is that there was a mass cow situation, right? That killed his commander, a Navy EOD tech, and a bunch of Afghanis, So then Todd, all by himself for some reason, was at the HLZ, right? The landing zone on their cob or fob or base. I'm saying base because every picture he's shown of Afghanistan in 2009 or 10 had soft skin vehicles. But Todd by himself, when a Blackhawk landed, pulled his dead commander, half of his dead commander, off of said helicopter in a body bag for some reason. Todd all by himself at a base and not the cache. And then also too was stacking.
All his gear was in there. Was in the body bag as well.
Right, but he could tell it was half a man by the weight or something. But then went on to say they were stacking dead Afghanis in a connect, like cordwood for some reason. Like, two things that don't happen ever. Like,
Oh shit! That's when Navy girl ran away.
right, because we asked her about that. So, I mean, that's his story, right?
And he's trying to stick to it.
Right. I don't know, like the soft skin vehicles, and then, ooh, and but I mean, he's waved like one day. He went on like a 45-minute thing, and he was waving around the fucking pamphlet from the memorial, like all kinds of shit. It was fucking gross.
He read the whole thing. Yeah.
And he said his wife was at the memorial.
I mean, I'm trying to think when. I think we've done it. That was why we were here, I think, and not the other place. But it's been going on for a year at this point. Like, even on Memorial Day weekend, he
was talking about this legitimate veteran
that's still alive, and it's like, well, yeah, no shit, jackass. It's Memorial Day, not Veterans Day. First off, cocksucker.
No, it's true. Oh, what isn't true? I mean, it's true how we're telling it.
Oh, well, no, those aren't things that happen in combat, right? Like, the helicopter doesn't stop at the base to drop off a dead body. It goes to the medical place. And there's like a whole team of people that's their job, is to deal with that.
Go to the cache, go to mortuary affairs.
Yeah. Like, they're not going to stop at the base to like drop a dead soldier off for any reason whatsoever. Like, and then they're also not going to stack dead bodies in a connect. Like, so, I mean, yeah, like it.
I mean, a PSD commander's driver. I guess he would have been he said the colonel, so he would have been brigade. He would have been that fucking.
Does he say full bird or light?
Yeah.
Says full. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's one of those. Regardless, it's like he was an E5 sergeant. Sorry, I'm not going to call him a sergeant. He was an E5 driver for a PSD squad. That's something like privates did.
I called him a Spec 5.
Right. Like, it's something privates did where we were. Like, I don't know. And we had a fucking platoon of grunts that were the PSD element for our battalion commander. And there weren't like not how any of that worked for us. I mean, unless you were a fuck up, then yeah, sure. But remember, he was an E5P. He gave up his P to be retired.
It always bugs the shit out of me saying P for an E5D6.
And like, because when that happens, you get promoted. You retire as the rank. You're promotable as an NCO, non-commissioned officer, sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant first class, master sergeant, right? Like you go up all the way to sergeant major. Like if you have a P, it's ridiculous. None of the shit he says is true. So foul using someone else's horrible death as a come up on his useless YouTube channel, but preaches about Christianity. Hasn't he ever heard of God don't like ugly? He's sowing some real bad seed. Yeah, like the first part of that, like all the way to YouTube channel, like, yeah. I don't know, like I'm not a Christian, so I don't really want to get into that next part because I'm not sure. But my chicken stop.
I know my chicken. You got to know your chicken.
Oh man, it's that was like the one time where Todd was too much for me, was when he started like waving around that obituary and the fucking pamphlet for the memorial and shit. That point in time, I was like, I'm out. Right? Like, I just straight like turned his shit off.
Why are we still going at this guy? This ain't right. Right? And I could tell by the look on his face. And I sent him an email saying, G2, I said, I'm watching you right now. I can tell by the look on your face. You don't agree with some of the things that these people are saying. You're better than this. I can tell. And thank you again.
That email never happened, by the way. And I've put them all out there. So,
and I'm not above admitting I made some pretty crass jokes during like those events. I'm sure I did. Like,
night, Pat.
If you didn't know me,
Thank you,
and know the situation, you probably think it was a really fucked up shit to say. And
yeah,
I mean,
but we
probably
laugh
was,
at some fucked
but I
up
laughed.
shit.
Like, I got a fucked up sense of humor. I can't fucking deny that shit. Like,
and really, I don't know any real combat vet who does not have a fucked up sense of humor, and darkness is our friend.
Like if you actually see the shit he talks about and like tries to, like if you see that shit, like you're gonna have to cope with it in a way. Like, so like you either, I guess, find God or like you find darkness. One or the other, from what I've seen, like,
or both,
right? Like, I always forget about that part. Because I kind of shut all that shit off. Like,
yeah.
So, like you're really more of like an outlier than most. Because usually, like the dudes that really found God, like they were what Todd tries to pretend to be, right? They were like,
yeah, I saw too much of that.
A preacher. Like they straight up were like preacher level. Like, so I mean,
no, because that's not what it's about.
Right. Well, not like preaching, but like they.
No, I'm just saying this hatefulness and over freaking weirdness shit. It should be about faith and love and compassion.
Well, that's why I said what he pretends he is, not like
Mm-hmm.
who he is, right? Like they really were like born again, like amazing people, like that were there regardless, but like they didn't laugh at your jokes. They would judge, like not judge you, but like they didn't laugh at your jokes. They were uncomfortable as fuck with your jokes because they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like they would just give you that look.
Jess Scotto is a veteran of the Bussy Wars.
There you go.
Yeah. Gatto's like,
but otherwise, no.
Yeah, he's cool ass people. I mean, you don't have to be a veteran to be here. I mean, everyone. Todd can be in the comments. Doesn't matter at all. Like, chat is the chat. We don't sweep. We don't Janny. Like, it basically self-regulates on its own. People can disagree, have differing opinions. They can disagree with us wholeheartedly. I mean, because if not, then like that's how you can start to like develop ideas like this guy. Because this guy blocks anyone that has even the slightest like critique or disagreement with. So his like terrible ideas just continue to foster and it's disgust. Like this is what happens when you live in an echo.
Yep.
And you're
Build
kind
your
of
echo
slow.
chamber and I mean, if he was halfway smart, he wouldn't let his actually halfway decent ideas lead him down these idiotic paths. No, hanky spanky. I'm the one with the divorce record.
I got one, but Ned's got a lot more time away from home than I do for sure. Like faux show.
Yeah. Average 300 days a year away from home. That counts up divorces when you like to be with somebody.
Stacking them like bodies in a Connex. Sorry.
No.
I had to. Right. Oh.
Ooh.
Right.
All right.
Damn.
Right? I know. I don't know
See
how much
you in the
longer we're
squid
gonna
latest.
go. Right? I should fucking make sure my shit. Really got to change. Like, remind me to change that when done.
Oh. Well, I mean, he's on his third round with Vippy. I mean, he's had to break up with Vippy at least 3 times. Flow State, Resla, Finkel, Jesus Christ, JJ,
Rap,
Bricky. How many times?
Right? Like, it reminds me of a guy who like was split up with his wife, got a DUI during said time, right? And then like paid for the full-on divorce, the separation, and then once their divorce was finalized, they got back together. Lawyers and everything, like not a civil divorce. It was highly contested. Like, I think he burnt like damn near 80 grand. Oh, buddy, let me tell you something. Like, so, regrets? You want to talk regrets or what, bud? Like, you had to, like, sold 2 vehicles and how many toys? And you're right back where you started at, just without a saving. Like,
oh boy!
I got you,
Again,
Joey.
for keeping your word.
Oh shit!
And as soon as I did that, he immediately started laughing. Sent my email to Jeff so that Jeff could then populate it. Remember when he said that the email was our emails were between us, and that because I put it out. No. He put it out
Never said
long
that.
before I put out any of his emails.
Nowhere in any of my emails did I say our emails were between us, sir.
Right. Like,
Try again with your wrongness. God, your 100% is about 100% missing.
and he misses 100% of the shots he takes.
Mm-hmm. Like JJ.
So it's
Well done, sir. Oh man, that was nice. That was well
Yeah.
done. For real though, like that shit caught me off guard.
But then the image of the donut operator video popped in my head.
Oh fuck, dude! Like, they were talking. I caught it on one of the unsubscribe clip, or like, because for some reason, every time I autoplay on my phone, like once the video ends, it's going to be an unsubscribe something or another.
Yeah.
I don't know how, why, like, but they were talking about people like, I've been great. I haven't gone to California in over a decade. And then like within the first 10 minutes of being there, I was already hating my life. And they were talking about people like slingshotting those dart at just passersby from the homeless encampments as something to do for entertainment. I don't know if that's real, like, because like I don't think they were being facetious when they said it. And I was like, dude, that's fucked up. And if like that had happened to me, like, or like anyone near me, ooh.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like if they're doing that from a distance, what are they going to do when you get up close? Uncomfortable.
funny how he has a short memory when it comes to confidences, right? When he mocked and laughed, and now he says that all the emails I sent him are all over Discord, right? So it's pretty interesting.
They're not all over Discord. I can put them all over Discord if you want me to.
I mean, they could be like they could have gotten shared after Todd has shown them. You put them out.
Todd never showed them.
Oh,
He's scared to.
He reads like what his what's good for him. Only he doesn't even show them.
Yeah, just like he's making the last two up that he's talking about.
To me, how I saw that look on his face, and then when I said something to him, he started laughing, and then immediately was mocking me, telling him he's a good person, that he's better than that, and he doesn't have to be like these people.
No, I said I'm better than you in every way. That's what I said.
Not really a high bar to set, though.
No.
Another one bites the dust.
I'm saying there, I know I'm kind of like going on and on and on, but it was very disappointing in that moment. And now one of two things is the truth. Either he's 100% got like a Stockholm syndrome thing going on, or he's such a lonely boy that he cannot think of losing these quote unquote Muppets that he calls friends because he doesn't have any other options. Or he's just one of the most subversive people on the face of the planet.
Yes, number 3.
I don't know that there's anything in between. I mean, the guy has. Go ahead.
Maybe I'm a good friend to people I consider friends.
Great, sir. But you said one of two things, but then gave 3 options.
Look, he's not a math American, sir. He's a hillbilly American.
With a Yankee ear.
From the foothills.
With a Yankee ear. Holy fuck, God.
Oh my God. I can't believe he claims the things he claims.
Like, this is really like.
What were they calling him the other day? Little man?
Lil Homie. That's Lil Homie.
Lil Homie. Oh yeah.
Right. And like the way he gets everything wrong, like I wonder what like it. Well, now there's not, but like before this, I wonder what his day to day in the world activity was like, just with his complete misunderstanding of everything. I guess I
Maybe
understand why he
maybe
stays in his
that's why he
basement.
couldn't keep a job outside of the military, and he wasn't good at the military. Very bad at it.
Mhm. Quite literally, like Todd, I accomplished what you accomplished in half the time, twice in half the time that it took you. So I'm just saying.
Donald, they're red squirrels. Only the red squirrels work for
Never seen a red
Judah.
squirrel before.
Todd,
That means that red hair his wife has is not given by birth. No red squirrel.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. This one's almost over, and then I got one more for tonight, and I'm wrapping it up. It's
Todd, just one more thing, sir. I was medically retired as a E7 and only did 8 years in the active service, buddy. And I got my full retirement. Damn. It's gotta burn, buddy. And I stayed in the DOD for 12 more years and sued the government while I was doing it.
and one against the government. Like,
Oh, that helped you out too, Todd, by the way. Thank me for my service, bitch.
he's not wrong, Todd. Like, help me out too. Everyone that came behind us. It's a whole lot of men that came behind us, Todd. A fuck ton of men and some women. I mean, a lot of
man.
women too. I think. Yeah, a lot. Like a lot of women too. No disrespect to the bitches, right?
None. Much respect.
Except for Todd. And then it's all
Yes,
disrespect.
Kittle, we don't talk about my super subversive Jewish connection.
Right. That's the one we're gonna end on. It's only like a minute long. It's fucking Kino.
He's just trying to appease his little crowd, especially with the thing you said. You were basically reading him to a T, right? You were reading his face, and then you sent him the email, and then he immediately used that email for content for the F3 degenerates. I get what you're saying.
The bizarre part about it for me is this.
It ended. It's about to get bizarre for Todd. It is.
Oh Lord.
It is.
Like aliens?
Like I don't standing on business. Basically, I think.
I mean, that's kind of just what we do.
Which is
Stand on
pretty
business.
alien to him. When he was like, he went to basic shit. It's like, yeah, and they all did more than you did, Todd. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bud. Like, all of them. I'm sure of it. Like, 2005, we were popping as MPs, multi-purpose tools.
Todd, weren't you in Afghanistan with females? Wasn't your boss a female? Because he was a staff sergeant, right?
The the fact that, like, what does the Bible say about serving two masters?
You cannot serve two masters. For you either hate one and love the other.
Bingo.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm. So now I understand we're not supposed to have our allegiance to a nation, but to God only, right? But when you have three passports, one to Israel, one to America, and I don't even know where the third one is, and you brag about it, and basically I see the subversiveness of the things he's doing in America, knowing he can always retreat back to Israel, and good for him. I'm glad he can retreat back to Israel. But when he has that little smug L'chaim as he drinks his whiskey kind of celebration, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, okay, dude, well, who do you serve? I mean, you worked for my government. You wore the same uniform I wore, well, close to it, allegedly, in Minecraft. And yet it's...
Your government, Todd? Really? Yours?
Yo.
It's so keto.
Guess where my government paid me to go while I was serving? I went to Israel to serve too. Oh shit.
Sod connection runs deep, Todd. He's talking about Ned. He's talking about Ned and his government. Sorry. Ned and his government. And his is in Todd, not Ned.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but it works. Ned's got 3. He's a passport bro's dream.
Yeah, I mean, one gets me into a lot of places.
Right?
More than the US one does, by the way.
Right? Like Ned's got connections. I mean,
Yeah, misty-eyed girl. It's not it's not some big thing. I mean,
dual citizenship, I guess tri-citizenship, quad,
4 or 5. 4 or
Right,
5. I think 4 or 5 is the most that I think anybody really holds. Especially if you have one from the European Union or like Luxembourg.
Right. Like, how many military brats have fucking the ability? Like,
Yep.
don't like, God, you should understand this as someone who was in the military, stationed in a foreign country, for fuck's sake. Like, God damn it, Mossad. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Not your God, not your God.
Hey,
oh wait,
some of us still maintain the Grove as well, Mossad.
Right.
Shmuley will work it out for you if you need to go.
Retreat. Yeah, in case he needs to retreat because Ned's here on fucking business, I guess.
No, I was born here. My loyalty is to America. I've taken plenty of freaking lie detector tests and oaths of loyalty to the United States. God, Todd, what's your loyalty to, really? If you stood there and had to do a week, 3 polys during that week, how would you stand up, Todd? I think there's a one question that particularly sticks out is about, have you ever pledged any loyalty to any organization that has currently or has plotted to overthrow the government of the United States of America?
That's a pretty big question on that test. Not really. I mean, it's a question, but like, it should be a simple answer.
It should be a simple no.
I think that's like a baseline question. If I'm
And I mean, even for your top secret on their paper, it asked that question.
I don't remember.
So,
like,
my
no, sir.
loyalty's intact, sir.
No, sir.
No, hell no.
No. They make the rules, sir. They make the rules. They don't follow them, but they make them for the rest of it.
Answer yes, right, G2?
I mean, but earlier they kind of like walked down that line, but they still can't figure it out. Like this exact like situation, pretty funny. Right? Like Todd almost gets in like the ballpark with a lot of his thoughts, but then just fucking veers way the fuck out. Like takes it to some weird place, like for no reason. And it's like, how did you get here? Like I was with you for a moment.
Yeah, he goes back to his your toddler analogy with him, where he works himself up so much and can't get back from it, from his original thought, because he has these conversations with himself. Who he thinks he's having yeah.
And then the conspiracy part of it, it's like, well, I wouldn't go there with that conspiracy, but like, I mean, you're in the ballpark, I guess. It's kind of like you're kissing like cousins of like 14th relatives or something, and like went way that way. Like
he's currently reading Mark sporadically, Misty. I can't listen to him anymore.
It's weird. Like I don't get it. Like I really have like what not like on the show as I like we're going through it. I'm like, how did he get like the? But then I remember all the things he's told us, and I'm like, oh wait, that makes sense. Are we at time?
There you go, buddy.
Joey.
All right, Joey.
Right. I hope that's 17 minutes of knocking the bottom out of it, dude. Like straight up beating that back in.
This is from the other night, right?
This is almost
last night.
No, it was way longer than that. Way longer than. There you go. Oh shit, we on the scoot. God damn it, missed it.
That was the only good part of it. You got to see. We had a scoot shoot sighting, so you know that was it.
Trying to find it in the video. I see you, buddy. What up? Is it when he's like walking back?
Exactly.
I see you. You're so close. Like down in the corner. Hold on. Oh boy. Oh
yeah,
boy.
this one was doing it like 10 minutes ago. Yeah.
Dad, I need help with the babies.
I'm ready. I'm here.
Right. Oh shit. Oh, like he's standing on his bed and then like had his paws up on the arm of the chair, and that's like a good ass distance away. Holy shit.
Oh,
like, you're
dang.
gonna hurt yourself, bro. I know. I know. I couldn't
He's
imagine.
like, I need some
You've got
attention.
4. I remember when I only like my first one. You've got 4, bro. I can't imagine you're stressed. Fuck that. Oh. Dude, could you imagine like you knock a chick up and she's like got fucking quintuplets or quadtuplets?
No.
Like just I couldn't imagine twins, bro, let alone fucking triplets, 4, 5, 6. There's that one bitch that had 8.
Yeah, the Octo Mom.
Fuck that. Like that doesn't even make any sense. Like that bitch had to be huge, or them babies.
And then they had that.
tiny.
The one that had the reality series.
Right?
Yes.
Right? He like
That
finally got
their life fell apart.
only took him fucking 9 years. I can't remember at this point. 7, I think, maybe 8. Finally busted a real nut. Like, because Luca don't fucking. So he's tried. He's tried so many times. And she just fucking. That's the only time she's. It's like, whoa. But like she snaps and he still like holds her down. Like he'll fucking get on like and hold her down and she's still snarling and shit. It's like, all right, good job. Like y'all are gonna figure it out. It's on y'all. So, and he's still
she
like
could just lay on him.
if you can get him to hold still long enough, that's the issue, right? And he's still like everything, like the sense and everything. He's still like he won't has nothing to do with her. Only puts it on Luca. Still like associates everything he smells and like takes like puts it on Luca. It's like, dude, like y'all might as well fuck like 18 years, son. She got you for 18 years. Oh fuck.
Oh man.
Right? Alright. Alright. Well, I got go out on these two. Right. Right. Alright. Well, good night, everybody. You already, dude. I haven't even hit end stream yet. Oh.
So I'm just start over. Yeah.
Right. Now he's sitting there
here's
like,
this one.
he's like, he can't just wag his tail. His whole fucking body moves. Such a good. Fucking love him. All right. Thank you, everyone. Now he's up. All right. Good night, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take it easy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. You guys got anything? All right. Good night.
Do you think my edits are garbage? Do you think they're horrible? Do you like my edits? Do you think my edits are funny and topical and pop culture-y? Tell me you approve of me, Vegas Vips. I don't know what I'll do if you don't appreciate and like my edits.
The silence is deafening.
Okay. Silence is golden. Yeah, I would say they're very mediocre, actually. And Otto's the brains of that operation. He knows what to say and what not to say publicly, unlike me.
He definitely censors his mouth more than Jeff and Josh and G2. So that he does have that for him. You definitely said it right. He knows when to speak, when to not speak. He definitely parses his words appropriately. So
yeah, you know that anime hoodie that he has, that real thin one that has all the anime. He got like all the anime characters. All
and he does have good style too. He has some style too, like his hoodies and stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he's got a hoodie that's got like a bunch of anime characters all over it. I think 3 years ago, 3 years ago, I bought that for my son for Christmas.
I forgot to end stream because I was waiting on that point.